Thank you all. All right, that's it for this season, Laker Connections. We'd like to thank you all for watching this entire season. We'll be back once again in the spring. But for now, for Aaron Valentino, Jake Johnson, our entire crew here at Laker Connections on WTOP 10, I'm Brian Rudman. Have a happy and healthy holiday season. We'll see you in 2022, people.
Oh, none of us made it.
We missed.
Tonight on WTOP 10 Nightly News, a victim's family is speaking out after deadly concert stampede in Rochester this past weekend.
And a campus police dispatcher is retiring. Find out what University Police says about his exit.
Also, why a student protest was canceled today after an announcement from Residence Life.
WTOP 10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Madeline Cummings.
And I'm Riley Jones.
Students are celebrating tonight after an announcement from Residence Life and Housing this morning. In an email to residential students, Res Life says it will waive spring break housing fees for all students this year. Res Life says it is aware of concerns about housing costs and is working to better understand the situation. Anyone who wants to stay in the residence halls over break must request to stay on campus by completing the break housing application in their housing portal.
This comes mainly after international students were preparing to protest at Sheldon Hall earlier today at 1 p.m. The protest was canceled after the announcement from Res Life, but not before students made posters for the protest. But what did go as planned at SUNY Oswego campus today, the Career and Internship Fair. Our reporter Scott Brubaker has more on what Career Services is doing to get the students ready.
Today, students gathered in the Sweatman Gym to attend the 2023 Career and Internship Fair. Business career coach Elise Allington says that events like these are helpful for students looking for work.
About 85% of jobs are filled through networking, so events like this are a must-go-to, can't-miss event.
With over 100 employers at the fair, many students are eager to find new opportunities, like senior Janique Daniel.
Well, I'm looking for jobs after college. I graduate in May upcoming, so I'm really excited to just be done. And I came here looking for sales positions and marketing positions.
Located in the campus in MCC, Career Services offers a wide range of free services for students to use to help them prepare for events like this one.
We have our resource center where our interns host drop-in hours where they can help you write your resume, cover letter, develop your LinkedIn profile, use our online job searching tools.
Career Services also has career coaches like Elise who are there to help students search for jobs and internships, explore their majors, and prep for interviews. Reporting in the Sweatman Gym, Scott Brubaker, WTOP 10.
Career services are free for all students on campus. The Student Resource Center is open Monday through Friday starting at 11 a.m.
The Oswego City Police Department is warning residents against responding to scam text messages. The department says that people are receiving messages on their computers and electronic devices stating that they have a virus and telling them to call a number where they are asked to purchase gift cards. The police are instructing residents not to call these numbers, share any information, or purchase gift cards if they receive these messages.
In honor of Women's History Month, the Oswego City Police Department will be highlighting some of their female officers that go above and beyond to make the city a better place. The department wants to use this opportunity to make sure these women's hard work and dedication does not go unnoticed.
Campus Police Weekend dispatcher Ford Babcock is retiring from SUNY Oswego's police department. After 15 years of service, the University Police is wishing Babcock well and says they deeply appreciate the positive impact he has had on students, staff, and officers.
SUNY Oswego seniors can now celebrate their last semester with Class of 2023 merchandise. The Office of Development and Alumni Engagement says the apparel comes in shorts and long sleeve t-shirts, as well as hoodies. All orders must be received by March 28th, and they will be available for delivery or pickup by May 8th through the 12th. All of the proceeds from the sales go to support the class of 2023.
Red Schoolhouse Maple is offering a pancake breakfast Saturday, March 25th to benefit the Palomero United Methodist Church. Tickets are $10 for adults and $6 for children. They will be selling homemade pancakes, locally produced sausage, and a beverage. Plus, all plates will be served with 100% real maple syrup.
Spring is getting closer by the day, but the winter weather has been sticking around. Let's take a quick look at the weather with Storm Team 10 meteorologist Caitlin Farrell, who joins us outside the Murano Campus Center.
I am outside WTOP's studio right now, and we are currently kind of clear, but we've got some clouds coming off of the lake. We actually have some gravitational waves that came through. We can see a little bit off of it, off the wind. But for your topics for tonight, we are going to be seeing some more wintry weather approaching us throughout the rest of the week. So how will this impact travel into our next topic of how traveling will be affected by the winter weather, not only in the sky but on the ground. And lastly, spring break is right around the corner, so what will that look like? I will be explaining more as we head inside. Guys?
The family of a crowd-surged victim is speaking out. 2 women are dead, another critically injured, after a deadly stampede at a concert in Rochester on Sunday night.
Chase Howell spoke with the family of 35-year-old Brandy Miller as the search for answers continues.
This is a picture of Brandy Miller, taken the night she attended the Glorilla concert at the Main Street Armory in Rochester.
It just got me confused to where somebody can spend their money and buy a ticket to go have a good time, and you buying a ticket for your own death.
Police say Miller died Monday night after being critically injured during a crowd surge at Sunday night's concert. Some people claim they heard gunshots at the venue.
What really hurts is imagining the fear and the panic that was running through her head, you know, when she actually did fall and was feeling all the pressure and the feet on top of her.
Brandy is the middle child of her family. Her brother and sister, Jordan and Michelle, say she wasn't just their sister, but a friend.
Losing her, not having a support system like that moving forward, it's gonna be hard, and I really ain't figure it out or know what to actually think yet. So my sister was a big piece, a big key to my life.
And as her dog Champ waits at the door for Brandy to come home, her family waits for answers.
So I'm not blaming the promoters because they didn't push her on the ground and walk over her. But
still ahead on WTOP 10 Nightly News, new information is being released about Breonna Taylor's 2020 death.
And today is International Women's Day. Find out how you can celebrate when we come back.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Okay, so right now we are having winds, outside we are having winds about 15 miles an hour, between 21 miles an hour, heading from the south. Right now we're experiencing some snow showers that won't be sticking throughout the night, but it will give us enough to just have a dusting finish. Heading in for tomorrow, we are having snow showers throughout the day. Again, nothing too much is going to be to make it stick. We're having 32 degrees. Winds are kind of roughly the same, but are beginning to be a little less and heading towards the southeast. The daily planner, tonight we have 25 as our low, north winds from the north going 10 miles an hour, having some snow showers as well. Thursday, we're going to be seeing it clear up a little bit, still cloudy. North winds, 10 miles an hour once again, high of 32. Thursday night, we are going to be seeing we're not going to be seeing any precipitation. Low of 24 with northeastern winds about 8 miles an hour. Now looking ahead across the entire country, we have this really weird system of low pressure systems that are going to come across the country as we head in later into the week. We have this high pressure system that is keeping the temperature warm, but then these low pressure systems that are bringing precipitation throughout there. Looking throughout the rest of the country, this low pressure system down here is our storm that we are currently tracking right now with the snow and stuff for vacations. And as we look throughout the rest of the country, we do not see anything else happening. So some winter driving tips for those of you who are not commuting, for those of you who are commuting, and for those of you who are going home. Make sure to check your tires. You want to make sure your tire pressure is still consistent, not too low and not too high. Remove ice and snow off your car, mirrors, lights, etc. You don't want to be blinding other drivers. You don't want other drivers blinding you. For skidding, you want to avoid acceleration and braking too hard. You want to just keep it consistent. If you start to skid, try and move your car with it so you can regain control of it once again. 7-day forecast, we are currently looking tomorrow, high of 34 with cloudy and some flurries, 26 degrees. Friday, 34 and cloudy, 23. Saturday and Sunday we'll be seeing our precipitation. Monday will be our next chance for some sun. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Caitlin. The Department of Justice has issued a scathing report on the Louisville Metro Police Department after a nearly 2-year review. The investigation was launched following a botched raid that killed Breonna Taylor, a 26-year-old emergency room technician. The review found Louisville police used excessive force, including neck restraints, police dogs, and tasers. The police department also executed search warrants without knocking and not announcing. Taylor's mother responded to the Justice Department's findings by saying, quote, "Breonna's death is not in vain."
19-year-old Keith Melvin Moses has pled not guilty to killing 3 people in Orlando, including a TV journalist. That journalist was covering the death of 38-year-old Natasha Augustine, who had been shot earlier in the day. Authorities say Moses returned to the scene and shot 24-year-old reporter Dylan Lyons there. Then he allegedly shot a 9-year-old girl to death at her home a short time later. Moses' plea was filed Monday.
Certain books are coming off the shelves at school libraries in Florida. The move comes as the state has established new mandates for school librarians to review reading materials. There's also a requirement for school districts to have process for the community to object to some books. Stephanie Susskind has the story.
Books by well-known authors like James Patterson and Toni Morrison off the shelves in Martin County schools. The list too long to name them all.
Once you start inserting curses and scenes of graphic sexual content, you render them inappropriate in some settings. They might be fine at a local public library or for personal purchase, but not for schools.
Parents sounded off on both sides of book bans at a recent school board meeting.
To remove books
Next on WTOP 10 Nightly News, 170 trillion plastic particles found in the world's oceans, how the UN plans to address the pollution.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it. Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Welcome back to WTOP 10 Nightly News. More than 170 trillion plastic particles have polluted the world's oceans, according to a 40-year study. Researchers analyzed data between 1979 and 2019 from nearly 12,000 sampling points in the world's oceans. They say there has been a rapid and unexpected increase in pollution since 2005. The United Nations have agreed to create a legally binding global plastics treaty by 2024, which would address plastics from production to disposal.
Walgreens says it will not distribute abortion medication in 20 states. Abortion medication now accounts for a majority of abortions in the U.S. It's become a focus of the fallout from the U.S. Supreme Court's decision last year that overturned Roe v. Wade. Walgreens says it will distribute the drug only in places where it is both legal and feasible.
Eczema impacts an estimated 30% of people in the U.S., mostly children and adolescents, according to the National Institutes of Health. But new research is providing hope to those who have eczema. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has more with one of the study's authors on why he says the data uncovered may help in the effort to prevent eczema.
It affects the largest organ on our bodies. Eczema can cause dry, red, itchy skin and is also linked to other health conditions like food allergies and asthma.
It's a very
common problem, and the group who has severe disease is particularly affected.
And researchers believe they found a way to predict who will get eczema, also called atopic dermatitis. In a new study, non-invasive samples were taken using skin tape from children at 2 months. They were monitored until they turned 2 years old. Researchers found the skin of those who went on to develop eczema had increased levels of a protein called TSLP being released into the skin.
At 2 months of age, we could skin tape and actually predict who was going to get atopic dermatitis and who wasn't.
Study author Dr. Donald Leung says knowing who will get eczema may help prevent it in the future if researchers can protect the skin's barrier.
We've found preliminarily that lipid creams are the best at improving the barrier, but we are optimizing now this cream in the lab and then in the clinic.
Leung says researchers are also looking for natural substances that can reduce the amount of protein causing the problem and allow the skin cells to mature properly. For Health Minute, I'm May.
The study's author says next they hope to study babies at birth and the mothers when pregnant.
New research shows the popular low-carb, high-fat keto diet may put a person more at risk for heart disease. Scientists found the diet produced higher levels of bad cholesterol and doubled a person's risk of developing heart disease. Researchers compared the diets of several hundred people on the keto diet with about 1,200 people on a regular diet in the United Kingdom. Scientists followed participants for about a decade.
Elite athletes diagnosed with genetic heart disease may be safe to continue playing their sport of choice. That's according to research presented at the American College of Cardiology's annual scientific session. 76 athletes from various sports teams were included in the study. 73 of the 76 did not experience a cardiac event triggered by their disease during the study period. Coming up in sports, Zach Malamund joins us in the studio.
Zach, we're coming off a big weekend of Laker sports. What's coming up this weekend?
Thanks, guys. Some big news out of Syracuse earlier today. I'll tell you that and more after the break.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that boy. Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10
recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Welcome back to WTOP 10 Nightly News. I'm Zach Malamud with your Wednesday sports report. The Oswego State women's lacrosse team was back in action on Wednesday as they traveled to Utica to take on the Pioneers. The Lakers came out victorious with a 6-5 win behind a hat trick from junior Isabella Lembo. Senior Sela Wiley added 2 goals of her own to help the Lakers advance to 2-1 on the year. Oswego State will travel to Morrisville State tomorrow as they get set for a 5 o'clock matchup against the Mustangs. The Oswego State softball team will get their season underway this weekend with a doubleheader on Saturday down in Kissimmee, Florida. Their first matchup comes at 9 a.m. when they take on Emmanuel College of Massachusetts. The second matchup will be at 2 p.m. against New England College. The Lakers have 5 freshmen on the team this year as head coach Kristen Nichols gets set for her second year at the helm. Syracuse Orange men's basketball coach Jim Boeheim has officially retired after 47 seasons in charge. Boeheim is the second winningest coach in NCAA men's history with 1,015 wins. Syracuse made the NCAA tournament in 35 of Boeheim's 47 seasons. The 78-year-old is handing off the reins to associate head coach and former Syracuse player Adrian Autry. Autry has been on Boeheim's coaching staff since 2011. The New York Knicks had their 9-game winning streak snapped on Tuesday when they hosted the Charlotte Hornets at MSG. Charlotte had 3 starters with at least 23 points, with Kelly Oubre Jr. leading the team with 27. This is also New York's first loss at home in over 1 month. The Knicks will now get set for a 4-game road trip on the West Coast, and it all starts with a matchup against the Sacramento Kings on Thursday. Now let's send things to UBS Arena as the Islanders get set to take on the Buffalo Sabres. We're going to start things off in the second period, game tied at 0. Sabres forward Dylan Cousin grabs the puck out of the pile, skates through a couple guys, and rips it past Ilya Sorokin. 1-0 Buffalo. Still in the second, Hudson Fasching finds Casey Cizikas in the front of the net. The Islanders are able to tie it, and the game is tied at 1. Now let's head into the third. Game tied at 2. Fasching gets it across. Can't find anybody. It comes to Scott Mayfield. He'll throw it at the net off a couple guys, including Fasching, and into the net. Isles lead 3-2. Late in the third, the Sabres have one last chance. A couple pucks thrown at the net, and it won't get in as the Islanders win this one, and they've won 5 of their last 7. We'll be back with more after the break on WTOP 10 Nightly News.
Now it is time for Black Card Revoke. Like, what's this apology about now?
At least that's what I feel like. I don't know. I thought it was cute. You know?
I thought it was too.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so what about this black lace ensemble? You did a little song.
Yeah, I see it.
You did a little something. Yes.
I'm gonna figure it out though.
But it won't breathe for the swag. Yeah.
And I'm Donna. And this is the Sunset Show. Grab your low-rise jeans because we're taking it back to the 2000s. Let's go, girls. Uggs and low-rise jeans.
Together?
One of the boys. Boy.
Sorry, it's my agent. He told me that you're canceled.
Shebang.
Welcome back to the Kind of Lake Show, where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
Well, my birthday was November 13th, so it's been quite some time.
I think at the end we saw him get up.
I did that. I can't.
It's a winner. An idea for you, sweater for everyone. There you go. I know your dreams.
You started the paper throwing, just the immaturity. You lost before you even argued. Pretty insane that the Clippers, 10 of the last 11 postseasons, they're in there.
Welcome back to WTOP 10 Nightly News, a positive story to end your night. The U.S. Postal Service is paying tribute to Toni Morrison with her own forever stamp.
The late author penned several novels throughout her career, including the Pulitzer Prize-winning Beloved and The Bluest Eye.
Morrison was the first African-American woman to receive a Nobel Prize in Literature in 1993.
The stamp features a portrait of Morrison against a yellow background taken in 1997 for the cover of Time magazine.
That's our report for tonight. Be sure to stay tuned for the Kinda Late Show.
Thank you for watching. Have a great night, everyone.
Bye to that before it ruined my entire GPA. But I also have been an academic weapon recently, reserving rooms in the library to like do my homework instead of sitting in my bed and watching TikTok. So that's really good. What about you, Chloe?
Unfortunately, I have, well, actually not unfortunately, fortunately, I have not had to withdraw from class this semester. I did last semester, got a nice I on that transcript. Thank you to, what class was it? Radio something? I couldn't tell you because I was not gonna pass it. So instead, I dropped it. That's the only one I had. I did have history as well, which I didn't do well in.
I'm a history hater.
Me too, history hater for life. I don't understand it. You can't talk to me about the government and think that I will understand. But this semester for me.
Just like me for real.
Yeah, twins. This semester I've been really busy. I'm taking more classes than I think I normally have, or just the same amount, but they're all in like person classes. Well, last semester I had like 2 online ones. One of those I dropped. But so and they're a lot more spread out than they normally have been for me. So I have breaks in between all my classes, but I don't have enough time in those breaks to go back to my dorm. So I'm like always out, and it's just kept me busy, but it gives me time to do my work, which is very nice because I was not good with that last semester. But my classes this semester are like I can't say easy, okay? Do I think I might have bombed my ethics test today? Yes, because I walked into that midterm thinking I knew a little bit more than I actually did, and we'll see. But other than that, my classes are like, you can get by them, and I'll probably most likely get at least a B in all my classes, which is nice to think, because I couldn't say that about last semester. I would say current academic weapon as well. I am staying up to date on most of my work, which I couldn't tell you that about last semester. This semester, getting the work done. On top of it, I actually get to enjoy my days not having late homework, which is a really nice thing to do. And I did finish a class that I was taking last semester. Again, last semester was not my vibe. My online class for public relations, it was an online class, and I didn't do it. Didn't finish it. And come finals week last year, I didn't do like any of the work. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Like, please don't text me. I'll cry. But I didn't do the work. And finals week came around. I was going to do it finals week because I knew that she would accept it. But I did my final assignment for finals week, and she graded it and was like, "Thank you for submitting your final project. you have until January 30th to get all of your other your big assignments in. So I was like, swag. And that's what I did. I didn't do it at all during break. That's on me. I just hit the mic, it's fine though. That's on me. Could I have done it? Yeah. Was I working though? Yes. So I did it all on January 29th and January 30th, and I got it done, and I passed the class.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. So that was a nice way to go into the semester. I've been playing volleyball a lot.
She's an athlete.
Yeah, student athlete, but not the student athlete part because it's not the real team. We have practices like 4 days a week and tournaments, and we have nationals coming up soon, which is really nice. At our home tournament, we got second place, which is pretty cool for us. That was the farthest we've ever gone.
Second place is first loser.
Okay, but also we could have gotten like third, so. Or even worse, not even made it to the finals. It's the first time we've ever made it that far, so I was very proud of us. And we had a bagel trauma story because my mom shipped up bagels to us to sell for our fundraiser, and they didn't make it because my dorm doesn't get the mail on the weekends. So I had to go drive to the post office where it was at Sunday morning before the tournament and rush to go grab those bagels so we could sell them. And we had like 80 bagels.
That's adulting behavior.
Oh my God, I know.
Actually going and doing that yourself.
I missed the first set of my game. Well, actually, I didn't miss the first set. I made it just in time, but they didn't put me in. It's fine though, because I missed the warm up. But I got those bagels. I drove all the way. I parked behind there. I did my phone calls. I was like, can I come and please pick them up? They went, sure. I was like, you're a G for that.
You like called people on the phone?
Yeah, like I made phone calls, multiple. I had my townie friend, praise Emma and her mom. She like had her mom text her friend that worked in the post office and was like, is there a way this girl can come pick up these bagels? And they were like, here's the number she can call. I call up that number the morning. They're like, call Sunday morning. The post office is closed. So I call, I'm like, yo, can I pick up these bagels today? Please, they're for a fundraiser. They were like, my supervisor does not come in until 8. I'm like, oh my God, okay. Tournament starts at 8:30. I call at 8:15. I go, can I please pick up these bagels? They say, yeah, pull up. So I
pull up.
So I drive to the post office and I get those bagels and we sold like almost all of them. Not all of them. It was
everybody loves the Long Island bagel.
It was a tough sell. Yeah, no, we love a good Long Island bagel. It was a tough sell though. Nobody was wanting to buy those, but I gassed with my friends, so no worries at all. I got a new piercing this semester. It's up there. You can't see it though. Sorry. And I've been going to the gym a lot and been eating healthier, I think, or been trying to eat more protein because it's a slay.
Okay, personal growth.
Gains, bro. And then I've just been focusing on my friends this semester.
Yay.
And I want to, yeah. There we go. But we haven't had the chance to talk to you guys in a while, so stay tuned because after this break, we're going back in time to talk about our winter break now. So to bring in this new year. See you then.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the Earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
The show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
I know it's March already, but we have yet to discuss that we're in a whole new year. So, Chloe, how was your winter break?
It was a break. It was something. I worked a lot. Right when I got home from winter break, BJ's was like, yo, post up, we got a spot for you. And so from...
As opposed to firing you again?
Yeah. Yep, just to fire me again. It's fine, though. I did talk to my HR manager to see if I could work during spring break, but he was like, you'd have to reapply. And I was like...
I feel like they secretly hate you.
They can't secretly hate me. I know too much. I am, like, I know everything there now. They can't lose me. If they didn't want me, they'd have to stop hiring me back. But yeah, I worked pretty much every day. Like, there was 1 week where I worked, I think I hit a 10-day streak. I would work like 9 to 11 hours sometimes. They put me in a lot. I was everywhere all the time for that store. Peace and love. They got me, but I did get a hat, so what can I say? They must love me if I have a BJ's
hat. The hat has been added to our hat shrine in our room. We have a hat shrine from stolen hats.
Yep.
And the BJ's hat was added to the collection.
I'm waiting for like a theme for like a gathering where it's like the office and CEOs one where I can pull up with the hat. I think it would be really funny. But yeah, I started going to the gym. I know I said that before. That was another thing I started doing during break. I was like, let me get that gym membership. And then I started pulling up.
Amazing.
What can I say? Let's see. You know, break was it was like a rough time. We were just vibing the entire time. I've never really had a good winter break. The seasonal depression really does not vibe with the cold. I don't like the cold.
I hate the cold.
Why
do we go here?
Exactly. We were like,
so cold.
Long Island, let's go. Cold. So the winter break was just a lot of like reflection. And it was a vibe. You know, we love it. But I did start getting into podcasts.
Oh,
yeah.
Which ones?
Bree Uncut. Plan Bree Uncut. She's like the Barstool podcast.
Oh, I know.
I've been, me at BJ's, one headphone in, hiding from my manager. It was good. It was fun. I was very funny, got some laughs in. I don't really like, I try to get into some other ones, not the same, but yeah. And then I visited Saratoga for New Year's, and I got my hair done. I got to visit my friend. Oh, our friend. We got to visit Gia.
Our friend who doesn't go here
What
anymore,
about you,
tragically. Let's see, what did I do this break? On the long drive home down to Long Island, I decided to make a little pit stop to my best friend at Binghamton and hung out with her for a little bit, so that was super fun. And then I didn't have any in-person finals, so I just came home really early, so then none of my friends were home. And so I just ran errands for my mom for all of break.
Too.
She'd be like, because my mom would be at work, and she'd be like, can you go do this? Can you go do that? Can you go grocery shopping? Can you go pick up your brother from here? Can you go do all that? So then I just did all that. I also binge watched the entirety of One Tree Hill, because I started watching it during the semester, and then I got busy and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I was just scrolling through TikTok, and I kept seeing edits, and I was like, well, I want to know the context behind all these edits, but I don't really remember the beginning of it. So then I went back to the beginning and started rewatching and watched the entire thing. And boy, let me tell you, emotional roller coaster.
There's one character from One Tree Hill that I like. I don't know his name. He played Major in iZombie. I don't know. He's in One Tree Hill.
I have not seen iZombie, so I really can't help you with that.
Sorry, my bad.
But there were a few nights I was sitting in my room hysterical crying. That show does it to you.
Mm-hmm.
But so that was a big chunk of my break. One of the many highlights of my break was Christmas, because I got TSA pre-check for Christmas.
Ooh.
Now, that is not a normal Christmas gift. I'm aware of that. I have the worst traveling luck, the absolute worst traveling luck. I got detained in Spain one time. We can tell that story another day if I haven't already, because that's a whole nother thing. But, so I asked for Christmas. I literally asked for TSA pre-check every year, and then finally I got TSA pre-check, and I'm so happy.
Can you elaborate?
Zipping through security.
Nice.
Zipping through it, basically.
So it's just they don't need to check anything with your bag?
No, I don't really know, to be honest. I don't really know the ins and outs of it. I just know it makes your life a little bit easier.
Okay.
And I'm really excited because I'm going to Florida for spring break, and it's going to make my life so much easier. So that's exciting. I also got a new car because the car that I had, I got the summer before senior year. Her name was Miley. Love her to death. She's a huge dent in the side of her because I crashed into a guardrail in a McDonald's drive-thru. That was fun. But I finally got a new car because Miley would not have made it up here. got a new car. Her name's Emma. She died 3 days later in an empty parking lot at 2 a.m. And my best friend ended up calling her dad to come dump my car. And then she was fine, and then I brought her up here, and then she died again when I got here. But last but not least, another big highlight of my winter break, I made it on Bobby Shmurda's Instagram story.
Is that?
He's like some rapper dude.
Oh, okay.
But I was at the Islanders game with my brother and his friend, and you know how they do the little thing where they're like, oh, this is the celebrity that's in the crowd, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So they do that, and everybody's like, oh my God, Bobby Shmurda's here. And then the girl sitting in front of me turns around and goes, oh, he's up there. We realize he's right behind us. He's in like the suite above and behind us. So we all turn around and we're like, oh my God, Bobby Shmurda. We're all yelling at him, and he's like, yeah, he takes out his phone, takes a video.
Okay.
And then so the whole like next 2 days, me, my brother, and his friend are all sitting there scrolling, refreshing Instagram, waiting for this man to post us on his story, and he finally did. And then I posted it on my private story, and all my friends were like, what? Like, no way, blah, blah, blah.
If I knew who that was
like my big flex of winter break. But here's the thing, is I don't really know who he is, because I don't pay attention to like the music that I don't really listen to. But the fact that I knew who he was means that he's like pretty big, because I don't know people.
Okay,
so I thought
good,
that was exciting.
Because I don't know too much about it either. But running back to the show part that you were talking about, I did the same thing with the show BoJack Horseman, was because I would keep seeing it, and then
But yeah, so also winter break, New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, this was, for the next one was like, what do you want to happen like with this semester? I'll start, obviously. I'm kidding. I want to stay on top of work, because the way in which my stress and anxiety are so much less just solely because my work is done. And that I'm not thinking like, oh my gosh, I have an assignment due that was due like a week ago, like I have to get it done. Like the fact that there's like no work that I have to do currently right now, life is pretty good. I need to get my driver's license again. Not saying that I lost my actual driver's license. I just don't know where the copy of it is. I lost it when I came to school here last semester. So I need to get a new one because I couldn't vote. So I couldn't vote for anything, and my dad needed a picture and I couldn't give it to him. But yeah, what is some of your resolutions?
Well, I want to stay more organized, like school-wise and just life-wise. Like my room's always a mess. I'm trying to be better at that, because I don't know if you've seen my room lately. I've kind of been keeping it clean. I cleaned my desk finally.
Oh my God.
That was a big issue in my suite. Everybody would look at me and be like, Anna, something needs to be done about your desk. Finally cleaned it. We'll see how long that lasts. Trying to stay on top of my work, and that's why I'm like booking those like library rooms. Like that, honestly, best decision I've ever made, because I grind in those rooms. Like I'm there, I'm laptop open, AirPods in, getting stuff done. Also, important goal for the semester, I want to make Dean's List, because I made it first semester freshman year, and it's just been downhill since then. Absolutely downhill. So we're trying to get back up there. Get back up there.
That's the goal for the semester.
And then also, I have a spending problem. I go shopping, I go online shopping a lot. I do, my favorite brand. But I want to spend money on experiences instead of things, and just live life. So I'm going to buy a lot of concert tickets.
Yeah.
That's what I've decided.
Honestly, I love concerts, so there's nothing wrong with that. But enough with what we want for this semester. We're moving on to a little activity after this next break. So we'll see you then.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
The show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
For our final segment today, we have decided to discuss some hot takes.
Yup. Now, for starters, our first hot take was, I'm trying to remember, Marvel.
Oh.
Yep. We have 2 different views on Marvel.
Yeah, personally, not a big Marvel fan. I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that. I do have a lot of hot takes on this show when I talk about like food and stuff because, as we know, I'm the pickiest eater in the world. But I think this is another thing I'm gonna get hate for. Not a big Marvel fan. Only Marvel movie I can watch and enjoy, and I literally watch it like a few times a year. And this is another thing I'm gonna get clowned for because this is like I've been told one of the like not good ones. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh my
honestly.
God.
Honestly, it's my
not even like Spider-Man. You can't watch Spider-Man.
Paul Rudd, like come
okay,
on.
look, I'm not hating on Ant-Man and the Wasp. I am a Paul Rudd stan for life. I had a Paul Rudd phase where I watched all of his movies. That's what happens every time a new Marvel movie comes out. Whoever I want to obsess over in the character, I then binge watch all of their movies.
Right.
Okay. I love Marvel, and the fact that you can only watch that one is really disappointing. How could you not Tom Holland Spider-Man?
Paul Rudd.
Not even like an Iron Man, not even like a Thor.
No. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I need to watch
and I've watched it so many times, and I'll do it again.
Whatever.
Next hot take.
Harry
It's
Styles.
another one where I'm going to get a lot of hate. I don't think Harry Styles is that attractive.
I literally don't get it because I don't understand how you looked at Frat Boy Harry and went, not that one. That I have like when I tell you my One Direction phase was strong.
Frat Boy Harry, right? Frat Boy's Harry when he has like the long hair with the bandana.
The hat? Yeah. No, that's like more like that's bandana Harry.
Sorry, I'm
that's
not
like
well versed in my Harrys.
That's Frat Boy, then bandana, and then Prince.
Yeah, I really didn't like Prince. Wait, is that the one where he is now? Wait, I'm confused.
There's no way.
I don't like the long hair when he like.
Ever? Frat Boy. Bro, there's no way you looked at that picture with him in the backwards hat and went.
You see, I was just always a Niall girl.
Okay, look, I'm not hating on Niall.
I
love Niall, but Harry. Perfected
and even
by the gods.
I like his some of his songs. Like I think they're catchy. I think they're good. I'll jam out. I really will. Like I'll jam out to I don't even know what As It Was comes on the radio, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one you jam out to. No
well,
hate.
because that's what comes on. I don't
I
don't actively go and put on Harry Styles.
I was listening to Harry on Saturday. I was sitting. My friend was in her little sorority meeting, and I was not gonna be in there for it. So I popped my headphones in. Fine line, Harry Styles.
Yeah, see, like
Golden.
I just don't.
Golden, both the song and the vibe. Just, this is like really upsetting. Like I really, it's not even like the fact that you
Late Night Talking. That one's good too.
I like Late Night Talking too. That was
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of all the Harry songs I can think of right now. I do like I like One Direction.
When he hits the little French part at the end.
What's the one that I like? Kiwi. I like Kiwi.
Okay.
Kiwi's a good one.
Yeah.
But I love One Direction. Like I'll listen to One Direction all the time. But I'm just like Harry solo. I'm not on that wave. Niall though, king of my life. I love him to death.
Do you listen to Niall?
Niall solo stuff? Not usually. I just love him as a person.
Like slaps.
I'm just in love with Niall Horan as a human being, and I'm really grateful for his existence. But I really listen to just
can't get over the fact.
Of the time.
Hang on, I need to just hold the phone.
She's literally holding the phone.
Frat.
She's quite literally holding the phone because we're gonna hold the phone.
Like you looked at this picture and you said no.
He looks 12.
He does not look 12 in this.
He looks 12. He looks prepubescent in that photo.
Suffocate. I would have his children, I think.
Okay, you have fun with that.
I love Harry Styles. Frat Boy Harry, but Prince Harry as well. I like the hair.
Which one is Prince Harry? Is that when he has the really long hair, or is that now Harry? I'm confused.
No, now Harry
I need
is not.
clarification.
I'm not gonna lie. Much peace and love to Harry. I don't like his style right now. I like the H1 style.
You know who I do love?
Who?
Taylor Swift. I am a Swiftie for life, and I know that Chloe doesn't agree with me on that, but that woman could do anything to me and I'd say thank you. Stop with the Harry. We're moving on from Harry. I'm sick of Harry.
Prince Harry.
We're talking about Taylor Swift.
Okay, fine. We can talk about Taylor Swift.
We're talking about Taylor Swift. T-Swizzle, if you will.
Okay.
Queen of my life. I am so obsessed with that woman. It hurts. In the words of our lovely Kate Salamita, king of my heart, because that's what she just said to me in my ear. She's just the love of my life. Everything she does is just amazing all of the time. She's an icon. She promotes so many amazing messages. She supports everybody around her. And, okay, pause. When Harry won whatever, he just won Album of the Year or whatever, and then he got booed, and everybody was like, Beyonce should have won. Taylor's been there. Taylor has gone through that, and so she supported Harry through that. And I just think Taylor deserves so much better, and everybody just hates her because they thought it was cool to hate her, and now they're realizing that like she's actually like good and an amazing person, and now people are jumping on the bandwagon, and I've been here since the beginning because everybody just decided to randomly hate her. Side note, I also hate Kanye West. Thank you very much.
Okay, let me just recap what my brain is doing right now, processing. Quick Harry Styles, not gonna go into depth with that. Harry's House is not my favorite album of Harry, but I think Harry should win everything any time of the day, so no hate, no shame. T Swift, I like her as a person. I think she's a great artist.
She's amazing.
I think she's a good person.
Great is an understatement.
I like her vibe. I
Great's
like
an understatement.
what
She's
she
amazing.
stands for. I just can't hop on the music. You know, like, give me a banger from like back then. Give me like the We're Never Getting Back Together. Like,
here's the thing: is she covers every genre. Like every kind of music you can think of, there's a Taylor song for that. Every mood you're in, every thought you have, every experience you have, Taylor Swift wrote a song for you. I'm not wrong. You can't even fight me because I'm not wrong. I know I'm not wrong.
I think she has like a good song from each album, but I can't hop on that.
A good song from each album? That just caused me actual physical pain.
Like I think like one song I could definitely be like, okay, a vibe, but the entire album. I didn't watch the All Too Well music video.
Oh my gosh, story about Chloe. Last year when All Too Well 10-minute version came out, all of my friends, like we would all just listen to it in the car on our way to Walmart. We established that Walmart was one All Too Well away, and we would listen to it every time we went to Walmart, and Chloe kept yelling at us to turn it off and put on an actual song. And
why would I want to listen to the song? Why would you want to listen to a song 10 minutes long?
Because it's that good. Like I don't know what to
but
tell
like
you.
10 minutes just is like a lot from my brain. So
that sounds like a you problem.
Like,
and not
and
an
also
us
I didn't
problem.
watch the video, and like I never understood. Who is All Too Well about Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I'll watch it because he was in a Marvel movie.
Well, I'm sick of Chloe's incorrect opinions, so we're gonna wrap this up.
Okay, well, before this turns into a full-blown physical fight that ends the Kinda Late show for good, I think it's time to wrap up tonight's episode.
Yeah, we might need like an extra long break after this one.
Yeah, you know, we might need like a spring break to come up and, you know, give us another week to just...
Right.
All the animosity right now. So thank you for tuning in for tonight's episode.
And with spring break being next week, Scott and Kate's show the week after that, we will see you in, 3 weeks?
Yeah, about. I hope you don't miss us too much.
Well, to solve that problem, you can just follow us on our socials. Our Instagram is WTOP Kinda Late, and then from there you can follow us on all of our other socials.
So again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you tune in every other Wednesday at 9:30 for more of The Kinda Late Show.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that boy. Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No, I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Chloe, do you know what time it is?
I don't know, but it's getting kind of late.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
The show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
Today we're going to start out with something a little different.
Obviously, on the Kinda Late Show, we want to keep you updated on our lives.
And we usually do. And to keep that tradition going, we're going to make it an official segment on the Kinda Late Show.
So let's get started with some of our weekly life updates.
So on our last episode, I talked about how I went home and surprised my brother at his senior night for volleyball. And in the time between these two episodes, my brother's team made it to and won the county championships. Yay! So it's very exciting. I'm super proud of him and the rest of the boys on the team because I'm good friends with a lot of them because he's friends with them and they come over and whatever. So it was the senior game was really good. I heard that the county championships was also really, really good. It was a tough game. My brother actually got an article written about him in like Newsday or something. So that was cool because he was MVP for the game. But tomorrow night they'll be in the Long Island Regional Championships. So hopefully they do good. Enough about me. What's up with you, Chloe?
All right. So fun little story. I did go home for the weekend, traveled all the way, took a bus from Syracuse to Long Island, or to the city, and then went back to Long Island for my cousin's wedding, which was very nice.
Weddings.
It was a night wedding. It started at like 6 p.m. It had a really short ceremony because it wasn't like a church one, so you didn't get the whole like bang of a church, and then so it was like quick, and it was actually kind of nice because sometimes it does get like you're just sitting there and you're like listening to like a priest talk or something like that, so having like it just kind of roll along, it was nice and it was easy. Once it got to like the cocktail hour, my entire table was scarfing down shrimp cocktails. Like it was nobody's business. They kept coming back around to like, they're like, we got you more, because we were just eating them and eating them. It was so bad. That was the meal I had that night, was shrimp cocktails. And it was the first time that my twin brother was ever the life of the party. So it was fun to watch and just go around having fun. It was very eventful for him. I'm glad he had fun. And it was nice to seeing my family. Like I don't see them very often. It's mostly just Christmas or like Christmas, and so
Christmas
like,
or
that's
Christmas.
about it. Like I don't really see them. Maybe sometimes there'll be a birthday thrown in there or like something like that, some special day. And they had my aunt passed away last year, who was the mother of the groom. So they had like a memorial for her on the piano, and it was really nice. And I know my mom really liked it, but as much fun the wedding was, there was still a horror story, which was my nails.
Chloe always has a horror story.
I do
to
always
tell.
have a horror story. So,
things always happen to you.
Exactly. So over the break, my nails have been crusty forever since I got to school. But my mom was like, yo, like, I made us a nail appointment, like you're gonna come with me. And now, first red flag, the nail place my mom likes to go to, they do bad on my nails, respectfully. Because my mom gets like square, one color, which is fine. They work for her and they stay on long. But for me, I do like when it's shaped a little bit, and sometimes I like to add a little something quirky. Or most of the time I'll do one color, or maybe I'll do a two. But like, I like it when it's a little special. And so this time I was like, can I do acrylic? And I wanted to do this. This is what I wanted. If you guys can kind of see, it's black French tip, kind of round, and there's a line under it. That's what I wanted. That's what I showed them in the picture. I said, do everything in this picture, please. They did not do that. So the nail was like sharper than it was supposed to, and instead of doing the line under the French tip, they just did the black French tip too heavy. Like it was like half my nail was French tip, and I didn't know what to say. Cause she was like, do you want the line? And I was like, She's like, it looks better this way. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to cry. So I left, and my mom, and I tried to stick up for myself. There was like a break in one of the nails too. And I just bawled at my mom in the car. I'm like, I should mess up my nails. I do this every time. And she's like, okay, fine. She calls my dad. They're like, we'll fix it. So we go to a different place, and my dad pays for them to get fixed. And now they're nice. But I did go through some trauma, and it almost made us late for the pictures for the wedding because it took an extra 2 hours to get them redone. So I was in the two different nail salons for like 2 hours at different times. But other than that, you know what? It was fun.
That sounds like an experience.
Yeah, loved it.
I personally love weddings, so I'm glad that the wedding part was fun.
Yeah, it's the first wedding I went to.
Ignoring the nail horror story. But you know what I don't love?
What do you not love?
I don't love the fact that the dorms are like 7 billion degrees right now. Except for like today it was chillier, but like the past few days it's been so hot.
You're right, because I got warned about it when I was coming back. But we're going to talk more about this right after the break.
Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being laid in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it is at the point of no return, guys.
Up to Dobson at the point. The cross-ice pass comes to Parise, who's going to extend the lead to 3, but the Columbus Blue Jackets, they're not going down without a fight. Puck loose, out in front of that.
Welcome back to the best show on WTOP. I'm your host, Miss Meg Trivia. And I'm Donna.
We start things off in the pool as 4 members of the Oswego women's swimming and diving team have earned all SUNY icons. Oh, finally, got that old music back. Welcome live inside the El Roker studio for the newest episode of Sport.
Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show, where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
Something going on in all of our lives right now is this warm weather.
It's pretty warm for Thanksgiving time.
It really is. I was just thinking about one specific part of Thanksgiving the other day, actually, now that you say Thanksgiving.
The food?
Come on. Me being a picky eater is known. Like, we know I don't care about the Thanksgiving food.
There's only 2 that she likes. It's ham and mashed potatoes.
No! Not the mashed potatoes. Do not get me started on the mashed potatoes. Yeah. If you want the mashed potato story, you can watch last year's Thanksgiving episode because I don't even want to talk about it because I'll just get annoyed because the freaking mashed potatoes, I can't deal with it.
It's a very eventful story, but if it's not the food, then what is it?
The Thanksgiving Instagram posts.
Okay.
Every year, everybody's always in the same like neutral fall tones and posting with like family members or like significant others that you've just never seen before.
You're right. It's always a new relationship.
Yeah.
Cuffing season.
No, exactly.
Cuffing
and like,
season.
I find out like people's siblings that like I had no idea you had a sibling, and then you post with them for Thanksgiving.
There's always a hidden younger sibling.
Always.
There's always someone hidden.
Or like a really like much older one. Or like they were in college when you were in like elementary school, middle school, so you didn't know they existed, and now they're like a full-grown adult.
That happened with my best friend. I didn't know she had, I knew she had 2 siblings, didn't know there was a 3rd one that was like 10 years older than her.
Yeah.
So it was like a surprise. I was like, who is this?
No, exactly. And it's also like in high school, like all the older kids, when they would graduate, a lot of them, especially the boys, because like boys don't post on Instagram as much, I feel like, a lot of them, the first time they would post after going to college would be Thanksgiving. And so it'd be the first time seeing what they look like.
So it's like their new,
You know what I mean?
Yes, because my friend sent me a picture of like one of her like ex situationships, and he looks so different, and it was really funny to look at because I was like, "There's no way he's doing that right now. There's no way he looks like that willingly right now." And I felt bad judging him, but like, no, I don't.
Oh, it's like Thanksgiving is when you see all this stuff. It's interesting.
Sometimes it's a reminder to cut your hair.
Yes.
Shave your face. But I like seeing the new like relationships. I think that's fun. Like, like someone who you didn't think was gonna get in a relationship is like posting with someone. And you're like, oh my gosh, who are you? Or like you see when friend groups start to kind of get like smaller. Because
when you see the Friendsgiving posts.
I'm a victim of that actually. I am a victim of that because my friend group kind of like got smaller. And when we went to college, so they had a Friendsgiving without a few of the friends. And so when they posted it, everybody was like, oh, because they talked about it with the group, but then they didn't invite half of us. And we were like,
oh, Friendsgivings will do it. Like,
it's so funny.
Friendsgivings are cutthroat.
It's low-key, you know, that's when you know that maybe your senior year friend group is not the friend group that you are going to be in for the rest of the time in college. But you know what? It happens. I'm not going to lie, I didn't really notice the whole, like, fall tone things. I don't know, I just kind of post so randomly on Instagram that I don't really
I feel like everybody's always
realize
wearing like browns
They
and
have
stuff
to.
for Thanksgiving.
In
Like
the fall,
I wear like a brown sweater and a denim skirt for Thanksgiving last year, and the year before I wore like a white sweater and a tan skirt. Like it's like all those like neutral fall colors, I feel like is what people wear to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I don't have like enough of a Thanksgiving to wear something nice. It's my family of 5 in our living room / dining room eating the food that my mom cooked on a paper plate most of the time. Like for the past few years it's been that. So it's kind of like I guess the fall vibe I see, but not the Thanksgiving, which I know it's a thing because I see it on Instagram, but like I also just didn't connect it in my brain, if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. But you know what, that's fine. It's okay. But we'll get to more fun stuff right after this break.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving. I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being laid in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it is at the point of no return, guys.
Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
The show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
Sorry about that super short Thanksgiving segment. We were just super excited to invite our guest on.
Oh my gosh.
What can we say?
Thanks for having me back on. This is my, third?
I think
Kinda Late Show?
So I guess she's not too new, but we're still going to have her introduce herself for some of the maybe new people that are watching.
But it's
If
the
you're not
first time.
regular.
It's the first time with all 3 of us.
You're right, because she's always a placeholder.
Yes.
Yes,
Because
I
if
was
I
here.
was not here, Kate would be me, and if Chloe wasn't here, Kate would be Chloe. And now We have Kate.
No, we just have
like
Kate.
Three
both of us.
Musketeers.
We stole
Aw.
her from our crew, actually. So right now, there's no one.
Normally I'm behind the prompter, which is always a good time because I love being on this crew because it's my two friends.
Of
but
course.
to introduce myself again for those of you,
We both did that
for those of you who don't know,
Connected.
my name's Kate. I'm a sophomore. I'm a mass communications and broadcasting major. I have a sales and marketing and sales, a minor in marketing and sales.
English?
Sorry.
So close.
I have my own show here called On Deck. It's on Mondays, and then Chloe and I do a radio show together.
Kate's Corner.
Kate's Corner.
Monday nights.
It gives out the same vibe as the Kind of Late Show. I feel like.
I
Kate's
think
Corner,
so. It's just random.
Really chaotic.
Yeah.
I think
that's
it's
us.
minute.
very last minute.
That's
in
us.
fact, normally we text like 20 minutes before the show and go, let's just think of like 3 topics. But the other day we walked in, 5 minutes left, and
We just
no
nothing
idea
was
what
on
was
the
happening.
mind. We were like, okay, we're just did something
winging it.
random, which is kind of what we do, but we have to do it for an hour. But
fun.
I feel like it's fun because at least with the radio show, you can randomly banter things. Like you can't do that as much, but
yeah, we
it's
had a
alright.
wheel with like random I literally Googled icebreakers and like gross icebreakers, and it was like favorite movie, worst fashion trend you ever participated in. And every time the conversation started getting a little bit like, all right, wrap it up, I would like spinning the wheel, new topic.
I love that.
Anna's got to come on.
I will. Invite me on.
Exactly.
Invite me on.
You're
I'll go
always
on.
welcome.
But I think that's enough about
guys.
Kate, actually. Right now, I think we actually need to start our little game.
Yes, we have a game. Because when don't we have a game?
Exactly.
Sometimes,
We love
but
games.
it's fine. We do love games. So, our game today,
love Kate.
if you've ever seen The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, you may have seen this game. It's called True Confessions.
It's like a little spin on that.
Yeah, it's like that's where our like inspiration is from. But basically, we came up with some stories, and we're gonna tell them, and then our other members will just have to guess whether the story is true or false. So I'm gonna go first with my first story. My first story is that when we were younger, my brother and I used to like wrestle and like play fight and like run around the house and stuff. And one time, due to that, I ended up in the hospital.
Oh. I feel like that's something that could have definitely happened, but at the same time, I feel like, I don't know.
I feel like that's such an Anna thing, though.
It is. I have a scar from it and everything.
But maybe it's not an end up in the hospital type of injury.
That's
maybe
what
it's
I'm
just
also thinking.
your mom put some ice on it and called it a day and put a Band-Aid on it.
I'm really looking into her eyes.
But maybe she's starting like
That's
false
the scar.
off with like.
He chased me into like the corner of our fireplace, and I like ran into it. So now I have a scar right above my eyebrow. I had to go to like the children's hospital, and they like glued it because my mom didn't want them to give me stitches or staples. So they were like, "Oh, we have glue," and I was like, "Aight."
That happened to my brother.
Really?
Yeah.
See, now I feel like she's getting too specific for it to be fake.
So
unless she was like rehearsing this before the show.
Why would I rehearse it before the show?
I feel.
Just
I'm gonna
really
say true.
Trick us out. I'm gonna say true.
True.
True? Are those both your final answers?
Yeah.
Haha, you're wrong.
Darn it!
I actually got this from dancing in my friend's basement, and it was a Halloween dance, and at the end of the dance, I died, and then I like hit my head on something in her basement and cut my head open.
Oh.
But
okay.
anywho, Chloe, you can
my
go
story
next.
is, so as I think I've mentioned it before, I don't really know. I played a lot of sports when I was younger, and one of those sports was field hockey, and in 7th grade I was a goalie. But the reason why I stopped being a goalie and they moved me to defense was because I got a really bad case of head lice, and I couldn't put on my helmet because it was a shared helmet with everyone that was like goalieing, and there was like, I think it was me and this other girl, and there was sometimes a sub-in goalie who borrowed those helmets.
Yeah.
And I wasn't allowed to do it, so I had to tell my coach in private that I had head lice, and they switched me to defense.
That's actually hilarious.
That's
if that's true, that's really
There's
funny.
no way that's fake.
See, I don't know. Because I know you played field hockey briefly, and I know I've
mentioned that
yes.
I'm actually
I
going to
was
say
goalie
no.
in defense. Yeah.
I'm going to say no too, because I feel like if this actually happened, we 100% would have heard it before.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. Because I've heard you talk about playing field hockey. I've heard you talk about being goalie.
I mean, I was a head lice kid. As in, I've gotten head lice like 3 or 4 times.
I know that too, but I feel like
you don't think that it was.
I don't think that it was all
I don't think
like interconnected.
Because it's not even like I wanted to be switched to defense. I wanted to be switched to forward, and instead she switched me to defense because I was goalie, and they're like the defense goalie type of pipeline.
I still think this is a fake story.
Fake. I don't know.
My head lice?
I 100%
I know that you were a head lice kid because we've talked about your head lice. We've talked about.
I'm like
we've
90%
talked about.
I've told this story to you.
We've talked about a lot of these topics, but I feel like never together.
I feel like we're being
No,
gaslit
not
into
sure.
like our answer
She's
right
gaslighting
now.
us.
I fully
She's
have
gaslighting.
told you this story before, or have I? But I'm pretty sure I
It's
have.
fake. I'm
Okay.
so set in stone that this is fake.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like if I say,
How am I gaslighting you when I'm telling you a story?
I feel like if I
You know what
say
it
it's
is,
fake
Rachel?
and it's true, then I'm gonna look like a bad friend. But I'm gonna have to say it's fake.
Okay, it is fake.
Yes.
It wasn't
I knew
field
it.
hockey that happened with. It was softball.
Oh.
I had to stop being a catcher for softball because I had a bad case of head lice.
I was about to say, I feel like we've talked about Chloe playing field hockey
Yeah.
enough to the point where this story
Yeah.
is like too much of a like.
Right.
Head lice was true. Field hockey was not true.
Anyway,
Dang
Kate,
it. I told you I
what's
can't
your
lie.
first
I told this
story?
before. I was like,
Okay,
can't lie.
so my story is that when I was 8, there was a rabbit, like a house rabbit, outside of my backyard, and I really wanted it because I had a hamster, and apparently I just wanted like a petting zoo in my house.
Right.
So I
As
went,
one does.
As one does. So I would go outside, and this rabbit just like lived in this little like bush outside my house, and it was like a house rabbit because it was like white and black. And I would go out and I'd feed it every day. So one day my parents were like, we should just like get it. And I thought I had the power myself to waddle on out there and just like pick up this rabbit and bring it inside. So I picked up the rabbit and it attacked me. And I was home alone after school. Like the bus had just dropped me off in the bus, and I went outside, picked up this rabbit, and now I have scars all over my arm, like up to my shoulder, from where like the rabbits scratched me.
True. I also feel like maybe you've told me this story before. I'm trying to think if you have. And if you haven't, I'll feel really dumb. But I don't know.
See, I want to say that it's true. Like, you have the physical evidence for it, but also so did I, and mine was fake. And also, I don't know, something in your eyes right now is telling me you're lying.
She's lying. She's a liar.
I don't know.
No, I think she's telling the truth.
Because I believe that you would do that.
I don't know. True. Because you would pick up a bunny.
You would pick up.
You would pick up an outdoor bunny.
I'm gonna.
Will Kate telling me to run it around? Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna go with my gut, and I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it's fake, and if I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
It was true.
Yes, finally I win something.
I got in so much trouble.
Good.
It was a house rabbit though. Like it was somebody's house rabbit. They just like let go,
And
which was really
it
sad.
scratched you?
I thought I had the power to go and like not strangle.
Capture it?
Capture it. Lasso or whatever that. Oh my gosh, I
Wow.
can
Anyway.
Awkward.
Okay. So, I'll tell my second story.
Okay.
Kindergarten. At like, I don't know if you guys had like scope. It was like our aftercare because our parents worked
We had
late.
something like that.
Yeah. And it was like me and my friend, and we were on the playground, and we were just hanging out, whatever. And then he punched me in the face and knocked my 2 front teeth out. And it was kindergarten. And my mouth was all bloody, and I had to go inside and like tell the ladies that were working like the aftercare. I was like, teeth. And I was crying, and it was very traumatic, and it still gets brought up in my friend group to this day.
True.
It's true. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's true.
I feel like if it's false, it's like something so similar
I was
as
about
in
to say.
like some kid threw something at me instead of maybe kicked her or like she fell into something. So I'm gonna say it's true.
Yeah.
Is that the final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
I feel like I've definitely also told you that story
No.
before. Really. I love that story. I think it's so funny. He claims, okay, side story. He claims it was because I was trying to kiss him because I was in fact obsessed with him in kindergarten. But that's not what really happened. He was talking to me, whatever. I was like jumping rope or something, and he was like, "Do you want to see the new karate move I learned yesterday?" And that's my dude voice, by the way.
Okay.
And I was like, "Of course I do," because again, I was obsessed with him. And he spins around and goes, "Bam!" and punches me in the face and knocks my 2 front teeth out.
Oh.
It was so much fun. It was
know
definitely
what?
an experience.
Did you guys become friends after that?
We were friends at the time.
Oh, did you
We've
stay
been
friends?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. You know
Anyway.
what? It's okay then. You got like double the tooth fairy money, so.
Right.
Ooh.
Right?
That's a good way to look at it.
Right.
Wait, Chloe?
Did you get good tooth fairy money when you were younger though? Because I didn't. My younger brother did. It was literally favoritism.
I would
It
get
happens.
$5.
Oh, I got like maybe $8. But my brother got, I think for my brother's last tooth, he literally got like 20. I might be lying though, I actually have no idea.
Okay, Chloe, what's your next story?
My second story. No. So for my second story, I was in elementary school, and I was a really big attention kid, and I don't know why I would ever do something like this, but I did in fact pretend I fell asleep on the playground, tie my sneakers together, get up, walk, and fall. And have, and then have the lady that like watches over the playground asked me if I was okay. And I was like, some kid tied my shoes together when I was asleep. And yeah, that was it.
You know that like TikTok trend that it's like moments in life that like alter my brain? Like that would have been a moment in my life that like altered my brain.
So
oh my God.
I tied my shoes together just for attention when I was like
that's so
in
something you would do.
Oh, 1,000%
That
you would
is
do
like
that.
Chloe Santa core.
That's it, and then I owned up to it in 8th grade. To my entire English class. No, 10th grade. Entire English class.
Like, did you like injure yourself when you did that? Like, you were perfectly fine?
For fun.
For
Tied the
fun.
shoes together.
Just another normal day.
Just knocked myself out.
Life. Just
falling asleep right on the wood on the side of the playground. Tied my shoes together.
Did you like actually fall asleep, or did you just pretend you were asleep?
It was fake sleep.
Okay.
It's nothing like just pretending to knock yourself out. On the
I'm
playground.
gonna say true, just because I feel like that's something you would do.
I'm gonna say false because I feel like she definitely did something like this, but it wasn't exactly this.
Yeah, that too. I changed my answer to false.
You think so? No, it's totally true.
Oh my God.
100% I did
made me
that.
second guess myself.
Don't blame this on me.
No, I was lying. No, I was a really big attention kid. And I did that, and I fully don't know why to this day I did that, but it's okay.
Sometimes we just do things.
In the middle of that story, I also remembered like pretty much that same year I brought a thing of worms to school too.
You're strange.
Oh my God.
I'm not
I
even,
killed them in the sun.
if we talk
accidentally.
about worms right now, I will throw up. So Kate, what is your story?
Okay, my story is when we went to Mexico one year on vacation, we went snorkeling, and part of the snorkeling excursion was you went on this thing that was called like the spin glider, and it's almost like paragliding, but except the boat's still and you just like kind of like go in the wind instead of the boat pulling you, if that makes sense. So I wanted to go on it, obviously, so I went on it, and the wind got really strong out of nowhere. And I was like 13 at the time, so I was smaller, like I was not like super big. Not that I'm 5 feet tall, so just imagine me like 4 inches shorter, and that's what I was. And they lost control, and the rope started to like go further out, and the wind got really bad, so I started like whipping around the boat. And you're supposed to like jump off to get off, and you just go into the water. But I couldn't jump off because the wind was so strong and I was flying so fast. If I jumped off, I would have like hit the side of the boat and died. So there's like a video, and I'm just like screaming my lungs out because I was so scared of this thing.
I feel like that could be true. But I'll say true. But I feel like
but
I
you
wouldn't be
told this
surprised
story when you were talking about your Mexico trip, but instead you talked about your cliff diving experience. So I'm gonna say false.
That was another one.
False.
I'm gonna second that because she sounds like she has a good reason, so false.
It's false.
Yeah.
Yes.
It did happen. It happened to my mom, not me. Poor mom.
It's actually really funny.
So scary.
Well,
it was honestly terrifying.
I think we're all liars though.
I have like a video of me, and it's like starting off cute, and she's like around on the little thing, and then the wind just goes boom, and I'm like, Mom! It was so bad.
Wow. On that note, I think that's all the time we have for today.
Yep. Thanks for tuning in with us this Wednesday. Make sure that you follow us on our Instagram at WTOP Kinda Late. And from there, you can follow us on other platforms.
Exactly.
But tune in
Kate,
every week.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having
me. At 9:30.
See you next time on The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
We're a little off time there, but it's okay.
5, 6, 7, 8,
go! Hello! We are at Dunkin'.
Number 1.
Yes, Dunkin' number 1. We're gonna go to all the Dunkins in the area.
First, drink. Second, breakfast. Third, donut.
Come along.
Dunkin' tour. Make order.
What do you want to drink?
Medium refreshers mixed.
No. Hi. Can we do one medium mixed refresher?
Peach and strawberry?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And then can we also do a medium caramel crazed iced signature latte?
Give me 1 second.
Why are you trying to be different?
Is anything special about that?
No.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be all.
905, you can pull around.
Anything special with it?
He has the same license plate.
It's already a special latte. What do you mean?
Yeah, I was like, what? It's the same license plate as me. Like the letters.
Oh. Wow. I wasn't trying. I just am a little tired. So
I felt like hungover this morning. I woke up and I was like, why I feel so hungover.
It was a rough night last night.
What? This side of my face hurts so much.
I'm not keeping this in.
I feel like we could put some of it in, but it's out of context and it's funny. But like not like you can't tell what's about.
I have not answered in like 3 days.
Come on.
I know I suck.
You need to know. Is that
the ice? Yeah, the ice from the roof just fell on the window.
We have been right behind a bunch of accidents.
Oh yeah, we will have to fill that in, yes. But if you want to start telling them about Chick-fil-A.
Hi there.
Hi.
A mixed refresher and a caramel craze?
Yep.
Okay, Chick-fil-A. We were driving to Chick-fil-A.
Thank you.
We weren't driving just to go to Chick-fil-A.
Well, don't say that like we wouldn't do that. We would definitely just drive to Chick-fil-A. But we happen to be going somewhere.
We were going to Albany, New York. I just pronounced it wrong.
Albany, New York.
We get mad at people who say Albany. It's Albany. One time I was at a concert and they were like, hello, Albany. And I'm like, oh.
Nice day.
Thank you too.
And everyone went, oh.
We are on our way to the second Dunkin'. And now we can introduce ourselves.
I'm Andrea.
And I'm Quinn.
And this
is
Drive
Through
Fiesta.
Yay! Wow.
This is our show.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
It's a little crazy.
So what we do on our show, can't you explain?
So, on our little show, we like to scoot around together and pick up some food and just chitty chat. And that's like pretty much the majority, but we want to have some fun little special guests.
We have a special guest for today.
Yes, we do. We have one coming.
You'll find out.
We have an avocado on our way.
On our show, we go to a drive-thru.
Yes.
And we eat.
Yes, that's the drive-thru is the drive-thru part, but the Fiesta part is the eating. That's the Fiesta.
And we do a lot of eating.
We usually go to Taco Bell. Taco Bell is our main little hit-up spot. But if it's not Taco Bell, it's usually Dunkin'. We don't really go anywhere else. But
we go to, are you kidding me?
And we go to McDonald's
for the fan meal.
And we get our $5 fan meal.
And we go to Tully's.
We go to Tully's occasionally. We just never recorded when we go to Tully's.
Yeah, because. Oh my God, that's the new boutique. That's so scary.
Why is she standing like that? She's like a mannequin.
Hair. Do we want to tell them a little about ourselves so they get a little taste?
Oh yes, yes.
So they kind of know us more?
Yeah. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. So as we already established, my name's Gwen. I'm a film major because I love film and movies. And I love editing. And I love cats. I like video games. And dance. Those are like the two things I do the most, is play games and shake my booty. Family appropriately shake my booty.
Really though?
That's pretty much all there is about me. I don't do anything else.
Allergic to cats.
Yes.
So this is our breakfast?
Okay, yes. We have arrived at the second Dunkin'.
Number 2, Dunkin'. This is our breakfast.
All right,
I think
what
I'm
would
gonna
you
get the what are you getting?
Probably sausage, egg, and cheese.
I'm gonna get the everything bacon
It's nice that it's peeing outside. For like 10 times.
It was our special guest that just popped up with a notification. Who could it be? What are we talking about? We were talking about ourselves. I didn't get to talk about myself.
You need to talk about yourself.
I am allergic to cats.
Well, yeah, we established that.
Okay. I'm a public relations graphic design minor. I dance as well. What is it about me? I like doing this, making videos, being hilarious as ever. I am award winning. That is the thing. I am an award winning TikToker, TikTok content creator. That is actually kind of true. I mean,
it literally is true. I
won an award.
No one knows the award, but like
$50.90.
Woo! What do I even do here?
There's a truck in the middle of the road.
There's no one driving it.
There's someone in the passenger seat.
Yeah. Excuse me?
We are at Dunkin' number 3.
Yay! Dunkin'!
Oh, now we're getting donuts. What donut are you getting? I love Boston cream donut.
Okay. Just to clarify, we both got Boston cream donuts.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
2 donuts?
Yep.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of times.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving. I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Hello! Welcome to the best show that has ever existed, Drive-Thru Fiesta.
We want to start off the show by saying a happy International Women's Day.
Yeah, we're women, yeah.
We have a great show for you today. Carrie, what's going to happen today?
Well, today at first we have some drive-thru stories to tell because somehow we can't go anywhere with something weird not happening, but especially at the drive-thru. So we have some interesting stories there to tell. And then we have a special guest who's going to come on and say hello, and we're going to
talk about our new favorite movie.
Yes, the best movie of all time, but we'll get there. All right.
Chick-fil-A.
So, yeah, you wanna start the story?
We were at Chick-fil-A, and we were in the drive-thru, and I was like, oh my God, it's taking forever. Let's move to the next lane. Good thing we didn't do that because it's kind of crazy what happens next.
So she started to look back to see if she could reverse to go in the other lane, and as soon as she did, the car next to us literally ran into the car in front of them. So if we had moved, that would have been...
My little car wouldn't be able to take it.
We wouldn't have been able to get to Albany.
No.
And that would have been so sad.
And then, quite a little incident at Taco Bell today.
Oh, yeah, today I was trying to get Taco Bell, and for us, and every time we go, the one guy always gives us, we always ask for a medium, and he always gives us a large. And I just thought, he was chilling.
He was a fan.
Yeah,
we thought he was a fan. Turns out,
and he's also given me, a discount on tacos before, so I was I thought we were chilling.
He was a fan.
And then today, they overcharged me by, $40, and he just comes out, he's like, I am so sorry, and he goes, you're also so beautiful, by the way, and he's 40.
So he wasn't a fan. Turns out he was just creepy.
Yes.
On International Women's Day.
What a time. You want to tell the McDonald's one, or?
The McDonald's worker was just making me mad.
I know. We ordered McFlurries, and she got an Oreo one. I got an M&M one, and everything was fine. We pull up to the window, and this guy comes out, and he's like, "What did you order again?" So I told him, and he seemed a little confused about the Oreo one, as if I was trying to order something that didn't exist on the menu. But then, he was like, "Okay." He leaves. We're chilling, talking. All of a sudden, this lady comes out. She's like, "What'd you order again?" And we're like,
"Oh my God!"
So
I just want my Oreo McFlurry. Speaking of Oreo McFlurries, do you want to introduce our?
Oh, how does that have anything to do with the Oreo McFlurry?
These do.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, yeah. Tell them about the men first.
I did not mean to buy these because we were looking for things cool, fun, and fresh for a set, and then I was like, oh my God, we should get these. LOL. And then I spilled my Oreo McFlurry on them.
All over
and
them.
I was like, now I have to buy them. So
now we just have little men.
Now we have these cowboys.
Little men. But also by our little men, we have little birds. Now, there is a reason for having little birds. We're doing a duet in dance this semester called Two Birds. So we figured it was fitting, and they kind of look like us. That is what I wish my style was like.
But I have this hat.
You have that hat? I need to get this hat.
I went through a beret phase in high school.
I went through a sparkly headband phase.
Me too.
Just the sparkly crop tops, but I would wear, a tank top underneath them, and they were just not it. People would make fun of me for it. Rightfully so, though.
People made fun of my berets.
But my bird's name is Quinifer.
Mine is Andrea.
Yes, because, two birds on a wire. Oh, wait, the wire.
Oh, my God. We didn't even plan that.
But
come to Del Start recital April 15th.
And come see Two Birds.
These will be on the stage.
Yeah, we really should. I still think we want to have a rope to use as the wire. and I think we should glue them to it. We can glue the men to it as well. Their pants are so funky. Like, look at these pink pants. I want these little pink pants.
We should. That's our costume.
That's the costume. Well, they probably should be blue. No, I guess they could. That's true. Why? This one just looks like he doesn't have pants on. Because they're tan pants. It's like a little naked man.
Stop, that's not appropriate. Wait, take it back.
Yeah, give me my men. Excuse me? Oh, we have, so as you can tell, we really tried really hard with our decor. We thought this was a lot longer, but that's what we have, and it's sparkly. And then I tried hanging some streamers up, but then got lazy, so we just got a little over there. But we have little birthday cake cups. Look,
yeah, and then
we can put them together.
We
need
to
a
get
couple
8
more. Yeah, so we can make a full cake. Can you take a guess what's in them? Baja Blast, of course. It was a struggle getting it in.
She ordered 2, and they gave us 1.
Yeah, they gave us 1, but that was the same moment when this guy was telling me that he just charged me $40 for 2 chicken soft tacos and 2 Baja Blasts. And so I didn't. When I only received the one Baja Blast, I was like, I'm not even gonna ask for the other one.
But I can't even take these off.
I can. Look, it's so simple. But yeah, this is like, they're so long, it takes forever. But yeah, I was trying to like, I was trying to pour it in here, the whole like large Baja Blast, and I was making a mess, but I did it. It was just a lot of effort. Hold on, I have to screw back on my frosting.
Oh my god, we should get Frosties.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. All right, we're gonna go to a break. It's like, welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We are ready to introduce our amazing, lovely, beautiful special guest.
Her name is Gab. Don't know how to pronounce her last name. But this is our very good friend from dance. Welcome.
She's walking slow. Hold on.
Woo!
Hold on. There she is.
Full Charlotte.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to leave you hanging there.
Hey guys.
Do you wanna
Okay.
I do want one, actually.
Yeah,
Thank
you want another one? Take another man.
Yes.
All right. So this is one of our little dance buddies.
Thanks for calling me beautiful, guys. Really appreciate that.
I called you that?
Oh, you know what? Actually, you're a fake friend.
I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't know if I
Is that
did.
what you're gonna
No,
say?
it's just I forgot that I said that.
She meant to say gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. But yes, this is it's our dance. Well, one of our dance buddies, who is always supporting, Drive Thru
DTF.
Fiesta. So no. And so we just knew we had to have her
Our
on
very
first.
first one.
So
I'm honored. Guys, I really am. I haven't stopped talking about it. I told everyone
we
about
know.
it.
We posted like a surprise photo, like where we blurred out her face, and in the comments she was like, "Whoa, that's like rose her hand." We're like, "Bruh."
Everyone knew it was me.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to hide.
No, but I told everyone. I sent everyone a link.
Good.
Yeah, good.
I'm so
we
excited.
We need all Gabs fans watching too.
Gabs fans.
Oh, I don't
But
really have any.
We have a little gift.
Oh, wait, yeah. Should we do the gift first?
Well, I already said that we have a little gift, so I think we should.
Okay. Do you have it, or did you give it to me?
No, I have it in my hands at the moment.
Okay, because I lost it. Okay.
No, I made
it.
I sure to
I
take it.
worked really hard with a pair of scissors that did not want to work. So it's a little janky, but like so is everything else going on here.
it's
So
so
like,
good.
if you can't tell, I did all of this. So you can't expect much.
I
Are
helped
we
hang
ready
up the banner.
Yeah.
I
for
want
the
credit.
big reveal.
Ready? Look at that.
Stop. This is so
So pin this
bad.
on your shirt.
Yeah, be careful.
And
I couldn't figure out how to get the pin to work correctly, so I hope also it's not glued. So like
it's
just
stapled.
Yeah, I stapled it together.
But you can cherish that for the rest of your days.
Yeah, I need to just get better scissors for like the next one. Because I was gonna make us little pins too, but that one took me like, almost an hour to do. So I figured.
Well, next episode we'll just have a whole taco get up.
Yeah.
Will
found
you?
a taco yes, we found this really
Oh my
cool
God.
taco dress and we want
When
to
we
wear
were
it.
looking at
We said we'd add
DIYs
another
to make
taco
those,
accessory
we
every
just-
week.
Yeah.
Well, so are you guys focusing only on tacos?
I mean,
Or are you going
we
to spread
love-
to other food groups?
Yeah, we randomly have this cake.
Got it.
That's
Right.
kind of, it's not off-brand because it's food, but like,
Yeah.
it's a little off-brand because we only ever talk about tacos. But I think it's just because we always go so late and Taco Bell's the only thing that's open. So it just
That
kind of
is so
becomes
true.
tacos.
That is the problem with Oswego. Taco Bell's the only thing that's open late. You're forced to eat it. I mean, look, I love Taco Bell, and honestly, late at night, what else would you want? Like Taco
I
Bell
mean, the
is
only other
kind
option
of
is Lazones, and it's like, I wouldn't mind. But
Shout out to local business.
yeah, thank you for like always liking our stories.
They follow us.
Do they?
They do follow us.
You're
They
famous.
Like
I
their
know.
stories.
That was our moment when we found
Oh
that
my
out. We
God.
were
I
like,
was
we
like,
made it.
because
That's
they
all we
liked
needed.
the post on our
Yeah.
Drive for Fiesta story today of when I was at Walmart buying these. I saw broccoli in the crafts aisle, like just a head of broccoli, so I posted it.
And they liked it.
They
Was
really
on
liked
set.
it.
It was funny.
Oh my God.
So last week we saw our new
Well,
favorite
wait. She has to like introduce
Oh,
herself.
can you introduce yourself?
Whoa.
Yes. Hi.
Name, year, major,
Favorite fast food place and favorite item.
Okay, cool. So I'll go full name. Hi, I'm Gabriella Giacalone DiPiero. I am a marketing major, sales minor. My favorite fast food place would probably have to be McDonald's. I did work there in high school.
Wait, you worked there?
That's why I'm addicted to it.
You
That's
need to
why
go
I
back
literally-
so we can get our discounts.
They hate us there.
So addicted to it. Like I used to eat it 3 meals a day. I couldn't stop eating. It was the only thing I
Okay,
could
well
eat.
maybe I'm glad you don't work there.
If I didn't eat McDonald's, like any other food would make me sick. Like I had to eat McDonald's. It was so bad.
What a life.
And then quarantine hit, and I lost
Oh.
the weight because I gained like 50 pounds. I was like,
oh,
it was a little much. But yeah, love McDonald's. My favorite item, I mean, I love an Oreo McFlurry.
Oh, yep. Don't spill it on any little tiny men.
Then you'll have to buy.
Because
You
then
have
you'll
to
have to
spend
buy the tiny men.
$5.
Why did you guys buy it?
Because
I would have just never mind.
Alrighty.
We keep
so
I just
our new
hit the chair.
favorite
Table.
movie. Oh,
Guys,
there's Gab.
picture.
Look at it.
Avocado.
Yeah, this is the picture we posted, and like we put a
With a
taco over
taco
her
over
face,
it.
and she just totally blew her cover.
I did. I'm so sorry.
But isn't she such a cute little squashed avocado?
Okay, they really smushed my face, but I love it.
No, that's just
I
what
kind
you
of
look
like
like.
it more.
That's what happens when you do all your handstands.
No,
You were
it is.
handstanding so long
I look
that
so,
your face just.
Wait, I look so pale in that. Can we get spray tans before the recital or before formal? I need a spray tan.
Before formal? What are you wearing to
dates
formal?
Okay, I don't know.
Where does each other's date? Here's my date to formal.
Okay, I was gonna get a dress off of Amazon or Shein, but now I think since I'm going home, I'll be able to like go dress shopping. And I also need new heels because I've had the same heels since 9th grade. It's like get new ones at this point. You're 20.
Yeah.
So.
I just have
I'm
one pair of
excited.
like silver
I don't know
sparkly
what
heels that I got for ball, but that was like the one time I wore them.
Ball?
And so yeah, like in high school.
What the hell is that?
It's prom, but ball.
Cool. I didn't have a prom. Sorry. COVID
So-
really ruined that.
But
Cocaine
anyway,
Bear.
so
New favorite movie?
Yes.
I'll never watch it again. So.
Oh no,
No,
we're watching.
we want to go see it right now.
This
We're
is the
seeing it after
movie that
this.
we saw, and
No,
it
we're not.
was great. And
Yeah, I told everybody to watch
spoiler
it.
alerts.
Parents, if you're watching this live, you still need to go see Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
We did not.
But I'm warning everybody,
Look.
it is graphic. I don't know why everybody keeps trying to promote it like it's a comedy. It is
It's not.
definitely
I had
funny,
to look
but
away.
like you need to be a little prepared.
Look,
It is rough.
Jesse Tyler
I'll
Ferguson
never
was
see
in
it again. I'll never see it again. It traumatized me. But I think everyone should see it because everyone should be traumatized at that level.
Yeah, well, see, like, this is a good review because you're like, never see it again. And I'm like, I want to watch it every night of my life.
And the
like,
rest
if
of
I
my
could
days.
leave and go watch it
No,
right now,
'cause
I
actually,
would be like, bye.
why?
Because it was so funny.
Ew.
Yeah, can we go see it
I
tonight after this?
literally
Is it
cried.
playing? We need to see if it's playing because I want to go.
I have an exam tomorrow morning.
I think like my favorite thing, I'm just like a sucker. Well, okay, I don't really watch a lot of comedy movies because I think they're really stupid a lot of times. So I'm very picky about them. I'm very picky about my comedy movies. And so I like, well, we do need a drive-through Fiesta movie. That would be the best movie. That would be the best movie I've ever
Like a
seen.
Road trip
documentary?
movie?
Yeah, but like a funny documentary.
So like Dumb and
Yeah,
Dumber?
like yeah. Well, yeah.
I feel like
Well,
that's
we're
pretty
just dumber and
accurate.
dumber. Like
Dumbest
that.
and dumbest and just dumber.
Yeah.
I did not like Dumber and Dumber.
I
watched it
Yeah,
when
see, like that's what I
10.
mean. Like I don't like stuff like that. Sorry.
Unpopular opinion.
But
Great
like
film.
Last
I
time I
think with
saw it was,
Cocaine
like,
Bear, there's
12.
just a lot of things that happen that are like you're just like not expecting it, and you're just like every time it happens, you're just like.
You really, it's one of those movies where you're like, oh, in the beginning, you're gonna be like, okay, like this is so predictable. It's not actually.
No,
It really like
no.
takes you on
I
twists
think
and
that's one
turns.
thing I really liked is I thought it was just gonna be like a group of people camping or like staying in a cottage, and then this bear like randomly got some
corny.
cocaine,
It
and like that was
wasn't.
gonna be that.
Yeah.
But no, it was kind of cool because it was just like a park. And so it was like a bunch of random people kind of thing showing up and all that, which
Wait, should we
I
explain
think
the
I
movie?
like.
Because the child ran away to
I
go
mean-
into the woods because they
Yeah, she wanted to
still
paint
don't
the waterfall.
I still don't understand that. It's the one thing I don't
Sweetie,
understand about
she
that
just
movie.
wanted to go sit by the waterfall and paint it. That's what she meant.
But like paint the waterfall
No,
as
like
the water's falling
no, like
down.
paint the canvas
She
with the
didn't have a
waterfall in front
canvas
of
with
her.
her.
Okay.
It was in her backpack. Like we're arguing about. We've been arguing about this since we saw the movie.
Like in the movie theater, I was like, "What does she mean?"
No, because we were so annoying. All of us talked throughout the entire movie, and there was people who sat like 2 rows in front of us that were definitely not having it. We were
Yeah.
obnoxious.
But that's the
That
drive-through
was the
Fiesta
best
life.
part of it.
No,
But-
you needed to talk through that. That was the only way you were gonna be able to process. What?
Thank you
Oh my God,
for
we're done?
everyone watching. We had a
yes.
great time.
I could do
Subscribe
this
to
Can't
the
wait.
YouTube channel,
And the
Drive-Through Fiesta,
Instagram.
for more
It's all Drive
content.
Through Fiesta. Can't wait to see everyone next episode.
We love you, and maybe Kat will be in a YouTube video, so maybe she'll be back.
I would love to be
I
back.
love that. Wait, we gotta like clink our drinks.
Oh.
Boo.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
score going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Welcome back to Season 4 of Major Discussions. I'm your host, Vega Koturetsky, and I'm here with my co-host, Melinda Brancato.
Hi, we are so excited to be back in the studio this semester. And also, remember to follow our Instagram, major_discussions, if you aren't already. But let's get back to business. Tonight, flooding our studio is past Topper of the Week, Madison Flood.
Hello.
We're excited to have you.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me. Also, I love the pun, by the way, whoever came up with that.
That was Mel.
Amazing. I love it so much.
I love alliteration. I love all things puns. So, yeah, we're very excited to be back. Again, we've got a little bit more casual setup, even though we've got like Blazer Central here.
It felt like a day for Blazers.
Exactly. But Maddie, I want to hear all about you. So let's get started and tell us where you're from and a little bit about the family at home watching.
Okay, so I am from Fulton, New York, which is about 20 minutes away from here. So I've grown up in Oswego County my whole life.
She's a townie too, guys. I'm not alone.
I have an amazing little sister. Her name is Izzy. If I know you're gonna be watching this, so hi Izzy. Hi Mom and Dad. They are the best. They're amazing. They're always supporting me and all of my crazy things that I do, all my extracurriculars. But other than that, I mean, they're really getting into the Oswego culture. They love going to the hockey games and everything, and it's so sweet because we kind of bond over the fact that I come to Oswego.
I love that for you guys.
Thank you.
That's adorable.
Thank you.
Yeah. Your family sounds like such a nice group of people. Is there anything in particular that brings you guys together?
Including the Oswego atmosphere, of course.
Oh, I mean, hands down, it's hockey. We've gone to basically every single game this past season, and even if I was working crew, they would either go or they would stay home and watch me if I was doing perch or sidelines. So and then we just have conversations about the team and how we think it's going to go. Other than that, I mean, just the fact that I've grown up here, and they were so happy when I decided to come to Oswego, and they love going to all the events and everything, and we just bond over that, so it's a lot of fun.
That's so sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I've met them before. Your family is so crazy and sweet. Val, you have my heart.
Val loves you, and so does Sean and Izzy. They love you so much.
And again, you've talked about your love of hockey. You've talked about doing sideline, perch. How have you felt with those experiences, especially within TOP?
It's felt surreal. I started the men's hockey and women's hockey season just as a fan in the stands, and then having gone from that and then evolving into starting on camera and then working control room, and then eventually working up to being on the perch, analyzing a women's game and interviewing players during the men's game.
Do you ever think you'd do that?
Absolutely not. Like, I was thinking last night after the game how I would have never seen myself here on this path, because I just can't believe it. Like, I couldn't believe that this club provided those kinds of opportunities, and it's amazing, and I can't wait to do it more. I think it's so much fun.
I love that. I'm so excited.
I'm so glad you found your calling with this.
Yes, it's so fun.
Yeah. All right. Who are some important people in your life that you feel influenced you in your journey and in your studies?
Definitely my parents, hands down. They've always been very supportive of me. They've always supported all of my decisions, no matter what. They've let me find who I am as a person, and they've supported it. They've been my biggest cheerleaders, and I think that that's amazing, because it's nice to know at the end of the day, no matter if I've had a bad day or if I've had a great day, I can come home and have people who are proud of me throughout everything.
Yeah, life's hectic, so when you have people who are backing you, I mean, I have you and I have Faye, of course, it makes a huge difference.
It does.
But you're watching Major Discussions on WTOP 10 TV. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back with more Major Discussions. Okay, we flew.
Ten out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We scored, going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No, I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Welcome back to Major Discussions. I'm Faye, and Melinda and I are here with our guest Maddie. We're gonna get right back into it. So Maddie, you've done all of these things here, and what year are you?
So technically, I'm in the second semester of my freshman year, but I took way too many college courses in high school, so this is my first semester of my sophomore year.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
First year student though.
Yeah, first year student. I know that's kind of a hot topic whenever I tell people that. They're like, but what year are you actually? And I have to like,
it's just easier. First year.
Yeah, first year, yeah.
But it's a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
Just in the first year.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So we actually haven't talked about this yet, but what are you studying? What's your major?
So my major is currently psychology with a minor in cognitive science, and I hope to pursue a career in neuroscience one day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you been interested in looking at other things though?
Yeah, it's definitely been a year of discovery, I think. I think I'm having to feel out what I enjoy doing and then what I could actually see myself doing for the rest of my life. It's tough.
It is tough. It's hard.
It is. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, especially TOP, you've taken such an interest in this club,
Yeah.
and it's not related to psychology.
Absolutely not, no. Not even close.
So you and I have had private conversations, but have you looked into exploring other options as well, or
a little bit, yeah. I think that it's definitely a big decision.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go into it being like impulsive or anything. Not that that it's a bad
impulsivity
thing.
is okay, but maybe not with
yeah,
this.
a little too extreme when it's the course for the rest of your life.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's just a year of figuring things out and finding who I am.
That's what your first year is all about. So
Yeah.
I dig that.
Yeah. Yeah. And so what has been your favorite memory so far since you're a first year student? You've done a lot.
Oh boy, yeah. This is tough. Probably doing sideline. I had Mel as my camera woman, and that was a lot of fun because I was running around with you the entire game, just back and forth, back and forth.
There's a photo of us, and we'll post it on our Instagram page later today, where we are literally in the middle of the ice, and we were clear, our cameras were cut, And then I just put my camera in the air and like my fist and was like, yeah, we just did that. We're in the center of the ice. This is great.
And
I
the
love
fact
it.
that we didn't fall either, because that was my biggest fear.
And your face said it all too, because you had this like, oh my God. Oh my God.
It was like a full circle moment.
Yeah.
I would have never thought that I would be on the ice.
It's really cool.
Interviewing a player. It was absolutely
And
insane.
I always wear these, and so people get nervous that I'm gonna fall.
Yeah.
I haven't yet. Most
have.
recently though, I did drop an entire thing of uneaten poutine, and I was so sad. It broke my heart.
Poutine.
Not on the ice though.
Oh.
That would be.
Oh my! Imagine.
You can't take that on the ice.
No.
Anyway, let's move on. Since it's been your first year, you've done a lot of things. You talked about this being a year of exploration.
Yes.
What's something you wish somebody had told you, and what do you think the scariest thing has been regarding your transition into this new phase of life?
One thing that I wish someone had told me would be, don't put too much pressure on yourself, specifically academically, because in high school I had to be a straight A student or I would lose my mind. And then I got to college and I realized that it's very humbling. It's a lot harder to get those types of grades. So I wish that someone would tell me to just sit back, focus on school, but also enjoy other things as well.
Yeah. So you said humbling. I feel like that's a really good way to put it. Do you want to kind of stretch into that a little more?
I mean, I remember the first time I struggled with a certain class that I will not mention it, but I struggled with a certain class the first semester. And it was definitely new to me because I would have never thought going into it that would be the class that I would struggle with.
Yeah.
And I had to put in extra effort, and no matter what, like, it wouldn't make a difference. And then after the end of the fall semester, I kind of sat back and I was like, this was humbling.
difficult.
It was difficult. It was humbling, but I mean, I still enjoy it. But it was definitely a little bit difficult.
I remember thinking back to my freshman year, and this was kind of around the time we were talking, and I gave this example, and I'll give it this. My very first college exam here, it wasn't a hard thing. It was Introduction to Anthropology. I totally bombed the test. Like, I got like a 30 with a curve. It was bad. It was really, really bad. It just because, yeah.
Oh my God.
I did end up getting an A in that class, so I turned it around.
Nice.
But when I tell you I got that test grade back and was terrified, it was not.
That's what I tell students in my tutoring. I'm like, just because you failed this test, you failed this quiz, like, you can get yourself back up from there.
That was also the only test I've ever failed in college so far.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know that I myself have grown a lot more into the person that I am between now and a year ago in my freshman year, and Mel and I have had conversations where she expressed feeling like an entirely different person between then and now. So where do you think you'll be next year, or hope to be?
Oh wow, that's a good one. I hope to be sort of in the same position I am socially. I think I'm doing really well sort of finding my place. I don't want a lot to change, but I also understand personal growth is necessary and it has to happen, but I hope to be better. I just hope to kind of have more direction and confidence within what the future holds for me, because I feel like it just changes by the week. It's like I want to do this today, but it's like I could also see myself doing this, so I just hope to find more.
It's finding there's so many ways of opportunity, it's finding which pathway to go down.
Exactly.
That's like the toughest thing, and I'm still finding that a year later. So, I mean, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
And I think that that's just like the lifelong, journey of figuring out how things are, because it's just a click on my Oswego, but it's like your whole life.
Yeah. Where do you feel, like, compared from last year to this year?
Oh, do I feel like I've definitely, like I said, I grew a lot into myself. I don't feel like I changed and I'm a whole different person, but I feel like I've grown into parts of myself that I didn't allow myself to address before.
Yeah.
And I feel a lot more myself and a lot more comfortable in a lot of ways, and I'm really grateful for that.
Mm-hmm. And having that ability to like open up to people and have those discussions, it's extremely important, and they can be things about career, but they can be other like personal things, mental health wise and stuff. Like, I know this time last year I struggled really, really badly with imposter syndrome. So like I actually, like a year ago this year was when I came back from Philadelphia and we did our first season 2 episode, and I remember doing that trip, and it was absolutely amazing, still one of the best experiences ever, but I came home drained because I didn't think I deserved it. I didn't think I, as a freshman, should have had this ability to do things. And I think growing into that and gaining that confidence and learning what pathway to go down, a large part of that is getting over things like imposter syndrome.
Yeah, and I really, really resonate with that personally, of feeling like you're fooling everybody else and you got your success that way, but don't go anywhere. We have something special for you all right after this break.
Shine on that boy.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being laid in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it is at the point of no return, guys.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
It's Al Roker.
Welcome back, everybody. We're very excited for you guys to see a new game that we've got going on. It's a lot later than what we were just talking about. Faye, if you want to introduce it.
Yeah, so this new game we have to show you is called Truth or Eat. So we have each prepared questions for each other that we may not want to answer. And when each player is asked the question, they have the choice to either answer or eat. But this is not just any food. We especially chose foods that we know that we despise, or some of us despise. And we have a wheel. Dylan is coming out with a wheel.
Here, get in front of, right here. Get on camera, come on, show your beautiful little face. There we go. All right, thank you so much.
We're gonna be spinning the wheel and
that's gonna determine the food. So, Faye, I'm gonna have you pull your card first. It's got a question on there, and you either have to answer or eat.
Okay.
But first, spin the wheel.
Oh, so I get to know the food.
So you're gonna know the food in advance.
That's gonna make it or break it, I feel.
So, and they're really gross. Today, so we have Chipotle peppers.
Okay.
Ooh. So basically, you're gonna look at your card. If you don't want to answer it, you have to eat these Chipotle peppers. Okay, so here's your card.
Alrighty.
These are gonna be so bad.
Do we read the questions?
No, okay. The question is, who is my least favorite guest on the show?
So either you can answer. I don't know.
I can answer and make a lifelong enemy.
Or you can eat these wonderful peppers here.
No.
Handy dandy. I'll get them ready for you, actually.
I have one of our previous guests, Erin, behind the camera giving me looks, and it's not accurate.
Well, I mean, we asked her favorite show, and she didn't say major discussions.
Oh!
So maybe it should be Erin. I don't know.
Maybe it should be.
But you didn't want to answer that, so.
Did I? I didn't make a conclusive decision.
Oh, these smell so bad.
Oh my! Thank you for really getting me excited about this.
Oh
no, Mel.
Have fun.
No,
Here.
I'm not. Okay.
Right.
It smells like barbecue sauce.
No, Erin. You didn't choose our show. I choose you as our least favorite guest.
Ready?
This is it. No,
you gotta eat.
I have to eat this. How much do I have to eat?
A bite. Just have a bite.
Oh my gosh.
Quickly. No, don't stop. Go for it.
Oh, no.
Go.
You got this. Go.
How's that?
It's okay.
No.
Oh, well, that was lame.
Good job.
All right.
It's just
Mel,
spicy.
would you like me to hold the wheel for you?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Oh, wait, I have to.
Yeah,
Not unbearably
spin it
spicy,
first.
but we don't have water or anything.
Okay. Sweet peas. So we have a can of cold sweet peas. And my question is, what Marvel character would you kill off?
Oh boy, Mel.
Considering a lot of them are already dead. It has to be an alive one, I'm hearing from our producer in the back. I don't know if she already died. Spoiler alert, by the way. Oh, this is hard. We'll do Sylvie from Loki. I feel like she'd have a really good reason to die. It would be interesting. I'd be really sad and upset to see her go. I named my car after her. But
also, Erin
'cause it's
behind
silver,
the camera looking absolutely mortified right now. Poor Erin.
I know, I don't have to eat this.
Oh, okay.
This was not a hard question.
Oh, okay.
All right, is it my
so
turn?
sorry.
Spin the wheel.
I'm very nervous for this.
You should be. Cottage cheese! Thank God it's not me! Okay. All right.
Cottage cheese.
Oh, it's so gross. And I got
my
large curds as well. So.
Gosh.
All right, name it.
Okay, the question is, rank the 3 worst Oswego men hockey Laker players. Now, when Melinda told me we were talking about hockey, I did not think that it would be this. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna take this, but I'm just gonna say something really quick regarding the team. I love all of the players, all the wonderful players that I've been able to meet on and off the ice have been nothing but nice to me, and because of that, I absolutely cannot answer this question. So bon appetit.
It's on my hands.
Melinda's dying.
Oh, I got it on my pants.
Melinda's just dying.
It's on my hands.
Yeah, because the cottage cheese touched Melinda. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Is it mine? Is it yours?
There you go.
Oh.
Can I?
We'll do 3 questions at once because
what
lightning
is
round.
my biggest pet peeve about Melinda?
Do you like me?
Mine is. I like you.
Okay, spin your wheel. Mine is, if you had to read 1 book weekly for 10 years, what would it be? I have no idea, so I'm going to spin the wheel.
What is it?
So you need...
what is it?
These pink Goya beans. Those are yours.
I can do it.
Maddie, read your last question for me.
Okay.
Oh no, I did get cottage cheese.
My question is, who has been the worst professor I've had? Am I gonna name drop? That's the big one.
Oh my
Let's
goodness.
focus
I'm
on
not
Mel
good at
first.
opening these.
Here, spin your wheel.
I need
Okay,
help.
I'm gonna spin my wheel because that's gonna make or break this question for me. Olives.
Okay, we're having a spoon of the pink beans.
I have a question regarding the olive. Thank you. Here are the olives. Do I have to eat? Do I have to eat the whole olive or just a bite?
Okay. These beans, interesting. Well, they're definitely helping to quell the extreme spiciness from whatever those peppers were. Intense.
Can I have a paper towel? I got cottage cheese on my,
I can't get
my
this open.
pants.
Enjoy.
Wait, no, but this
You
is,
get a paper towel.
Okay.
And Maddie's gonna eat this olive.
All right. I feel like I have to because I've only.
Eat it quickly.
Wait, do I have to eat the
Right
whole
now.
thing or simply a bite?
The whole thing.
The
1,
whole thing?
2, go.
Can I answer it?
No.
Go.
You don't want me to answer the question?
I want you to eat the olive.
Because I'll name drop.
Oh my god. You just eat the olive.
All right. And on that note, don't go anywhere because we'll be right back.
We have more fun coming.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back. As always, I'm Melinda. I've just eaten essentially chunky sour cream, which was disgusting. And we're here with Faye, and of course, our guest for the week, Maddie.
Hi. So for our next game, we have another new, hopefully classic, and we have, do we even deserve to be here? So questions that we should know the answers to will show up on the screen. We haven't seen these before. And we will each get 2 questions that correspond to each of the 5 middle school subjects: English, math, science, history, and languages. Let's see if we even deserve to be here.
All right. So our question is going to pop up here on this full screen. Faye, you're going to take it away.
Oh, okay. So which word means to radiate? So glow. I would say glow. Between spin, kill, or glow? Glow. I think glow.
All right. And are we correct?
Yeah.
Yes, we are correct. Okay,
Nice.
I thought so. All right. Next question. Next question. All right. Which blood type is known as the universal recipient? I, not to brag, ran 3 blood drives. So, O. Type O. Because O baby, it's universal. Go ahead.
I believe it's
next question.
Yeah, recipient or donor?
Oh, donor.
That says recipient.
Oh, AB. I know that.
Okay.
AB.
Yes,
Excuse
AB
me.
is correct.
Because I don't have a funny one for that. All right. You can read it right here.
Okay. How many wheels will 99 bicycles and
How many wheels will 99 bicycles and 1 tricycle have combined? Aaron Blank wrote these questions. You got a nice mathy one for you. So.
Aaron, I'm terrible at math.
You're in
so
stats
you're really
right now.
Me in
Yeah,
this
that
didn't mean I was good at it, but I mean, come on.
Oh, I remember
Wait,
stats.
okay, how many wheels will 99
bicycles? So
Okay.
4 times.
4? Why are you
Wait,
doing
what?
4?
Oh.
It's 2.
No, I know. I'm trying to. Okay, yeah.
Yes. Why did you say 4?
I don't know. I was just trying to talk.
2 times 99.
Yeah.
Is
doing the mental math.
That's okay.
There's a reason why I'm a psych major. I'm just putting that out there right now.
You gotta take psych math though.
Yeah.
Okay, 99 times. So what's 9 times 3?
27.
27.
Yes.
So 90 times 3 is 270.
70, yeah.
So 270 plus 27.
What are you saying? It's not times 3, times 2. Times 2 plus 3.
I'm not done yet. 9.
You were talking about tricycles. We only have 99 bicycles and 1 tricycle.
I know that. I'm not there yet.
Oh, okay.
99 bicycles. Bicycles have 2 wheels. If there's 99 of them, do 90 times 2, right? And you get 270.
No.
Plus, listen, hear me out. Plus the 9 times 2 is 27.
Yeah.
So 297 plus the 3 wheels is 300.
No.
Am I right?
No. The answer is
I have cottage cheese on my shirt.
The answer is 201. No. You got cottage cheese on your shirt and
Mel's gonna go throw away the shirt after the show.
No, I love this shirt.
I know, but now it's got cottage cheese.
What was the answer? What was the answer?
Yeah, what is the answer?
201?
Okay, you were only like 26 off.
Okay.
I was like 100.
Yeah, you were. I was just trying to be supportive.
Okay, and for the next one, my next question.
So we don't belong in STEM. That's why I switched
I'm never gonna say that I'm in a social science.
Okay.
That's where the line's
For
drawn.
the next question.
Oh.
Faye's gonna get this one right. I know she is.
Isn't it a minnow?
Is it like a cichlid?
A minnow?
It's a minnow. Maddie had it right.
Oh, Maddie got it.
I'm not sure
how. What even is a cichlid?
Type of fish.
It's not the smallest.
All right. Anyway, moving on. Who was the U.S. president before
George W. Bush. I apologize. Wait. I have thought. I don't know. Mel has only taken history up to 1865.
I don't want to guess because then if it's like super wrong, it's like I'm gonna say. Listen, I know it's not Nixon, but that's the only president I can think of.
No, it was Clinton.
Bill Clinton. I'm an idiot. I knew it wasn't Nixon. He's way too old. All right, next.
Nope,
next and final one.
Doesn't look like the next one.
Next and final one.
Alrighty. I
okay.
guess we're out of questions. So
we're out of time. We're out of questions.
We hope you had as much fun as we did. Thanks so much to Maddie for joining us here tonight.
You can follow our page, major_.
Chloe, do you know what time it is?
I don't know, but it's getting kind of late. The Kind of Late Show with Chloe and Anna.
Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
The show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
Now, if you guys remember from past episodes, Chloe loves to nap, and she will nap anywhere.
Yep. So we have some pictures of me napping.
Because
it's really
we like
great.
to take pictures of Chloe napping because it's funny when she does.
Yeah, it's everywhere, in all honesty. Like, I'll nap, there we go. I don't even know when that one was. Was that today?
No, that's from a while ago. I gathered these photos.
Yep, I sleep a lot.
That was your Cleopatra day, I think.
Ooh, I was out for that entire day. There you go, I remember that.
Yeah, that was on our way back home from Friendly's. That was a good
Ooh,
one.
oh, that was.
Yeah.
There we go. I love to nap in cars. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Car naps are 100% the best. The flat
Stanley picture.
This one's iconic.
Me
with
napping
our
on the
friend
ground.
group. This is the flat Stanley nap photo.
Because I just look really like paper on the ground, napping outside. I think our friends are playing flag football.
They were playing football.
Yep.
And you just decided nap time.
Yep. As I should, honestly. Let's see.
Oh, this one's a classic. This was the first week of school last year where Chloe decided to take a nap on the table in the laundry room in the basement of Cayuga.
Because I was tired. So what's wrong with that?
This was in the WTOP office on the floor.
Yep. I was waiting. What was I doing? Floor managing or something? Was that? No, not floor managing.
No, that was directing.
I was directing that day. Was tired. Didn't get to take my nap. So I just napped.
On the floor.
Yep.
Oh.
That's also, I think, one of the earlier years.
Yes, because I don't think you do that as much anymore, do you?
Nap in bed?
No.
Oh, like, cover my face.
I used to bury yourself in your bed so that nobody
could get my
could
face.
see you.
I have like a little thing where it's better now, but at sleepovers, I would always hide my face. Like I usually have a hood up. Like if I'm taking the bus home, I'm gonna sleep on it. Hood goes up.
That's why I'm so scared of sleeping on like buses and planes and trains. It just freaks me out. So I
don't like
try
it.
so hard to stay awake. But when I flew home, I literally slept both times. I woke up and I was like, dang it, I didn't want to sleep. It freaks me out.
I don't like to because I don't like people seeing me. That's also the same day as when I directed. Just was really tired. So I took another nap.
I was just I took that picture because I was just like concerned as to how you could be so comfortable on that set of chairs and still fall asleep.
I don't need to be comfortable. I just need to be tired.
Right.
I can go to sleep at all times.
Another laundry room nap.
Yep. That's multiple laundry room naps, as you can tell. Because we used to sit there and like wait for our laundry, so what else am I going to do? I'll sleep.
Rookie moves.
That was the Cayuga lounge.
Yeah. We would like go downstairs and watch football.
Yep.
And you just nap.
I don't think we have a picture of that, but I did sleep on the floor of the Cayuga lounge basement while they were watching football.
Classic.
Yeah, I could sleep literally anywhere.
That
It's
is
so
true.
bad. But as you guys know, last week we talked about it, where I was going to try and go a week without napping. So I did vlog it for you guys. It's more or less not a vlog, but an update system. So I'll let you guys watch.
Let's check that out.
Okay, hello. It is day 1 for the nap sleep deprivation challenge thing. Experiment. So to start off, today is Monday, October 17th. Currently 11:36. Last night I did get 7 hours and 40 minutes of sleep, which is more than normal. And I did get a coffee this morning, an apple brown sugar macchiato, because I did not know that my first class was canceled. But instead of walking all the way back to my dorm, I just went and got coffee and did some homework in the cafe. I have a busy day today. I just got done with my classes, 12:30. I have work to 4:30, 12:30 to 4:30 work, and then after that, 5, I have an e-board meeting for volleyball club, which is gonna last a while. And then at 8 o'clock, I have a radio show with my friend. So I don't really have time to nap today. So I don't think it'll be much of a challenge. I'll update you if I get tired, but this is day 1 of no naps for Chloe. Welcome to day 2 of Chloe's not taking any naps this week. Yesterday was a success. No naps, yay. Today I have to work again, and then we're going to the volleyball game to support her. But, so I won't have time again today, except technically I have time right now because I don't have to work for another hour. It's currently 11:18. I don't have to work until 12:30 again, but I'm not going to, just for everybody. So hopefully today's a success. I think it will be. It didn't tell me how much sleep I got, but I'm gonna guess around like 5 hours, so wish me luck. Bad news, it's Tuesday night and I did fall asleep. I was watching a show. I fell asleep for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, so. But it wasn't during the day. I fell asleep at night, so it's okay, it's fine. Hi guys, welcome to day 3. As you know, I did fail last night technically, but it was late in the day while I was watching a show, and I just showered and went to sleep after that. So we're not counting it. Today, got done with my classes. It's gonna be a tough one because I have nothing to do today, except for homework. So that means that this would be prime nap time. But instead, I'm going to get Dunkin' with my friend in like an hour. And then pray for me, honestly, because it's gonna be tough, because I could just knock right now in my nicely made bed, but instead I'm gonna have to stay awake, so yeah. Hello, welcome to day 4 on Thursday. Yesterday was a success. I didn't go to sleep, luckily. Today I already went to my classes and I already got food. Now I'm just chilling in bed and trying not to fall asleep. And I'm probably just gonna do some homework soon, but yeah, have some stuff to do later. I have practice and something for WTOP. And then that's pretty much all. I have a gap, like a 6-hour gap, where I could just go and sleep like I want to, but I won't. Really upsetting, but wish me luck. I'll check in later. So I forgot to film Friday. Friday was a success, no naps, but thanks for following the vlogs, I guess. Hope you enjoyed me trying not to nap, giving you just the rundown of my day, and failing. I'm gonna take a nap now. So I actually
Chloe has a confession.
I have a confession. The week was not a success. Yes, I did fall asleep on that Tuesday for 2 hours, but I did take a nap on that Thursday. The 6-hour gap, I was out cold. I can't lie to you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
So basically, she failed her goal.
I did fail. Honestly, I just have no words. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to fall asleep on that Tuesday. That was accidental. I was watching a show and I seen I was asleep. And then that Thursday, it was meant to be just a little like power eye shut. Just like a little closed eye awake nap.
Obviously that worked out super well.
And then I ended
up
sleeping for 4 hours. So look, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry that I failed. But what can I say? It's just sleeping is too good. I slept today. It was bad. It's fine.
See, I don't know how you do it. Like, I just can't nap during, like, once I'm up, I'm up. Like, I can't nap during the day unless I'm genuinely extremely exhausted or I'm sick. Like, when I had COVID, I slept, I think, probably 20 hours in a day.
It's just, I don't know why I like it so much. Like, I'm in my bed, I'll scroll through TikTok, next thing you know, my head's on my pillow, I'm wrapped in my blanket, I'm just asleep. and then I could use a nap right now. I napped for 4 hours today, and I could nap again right now.
A little 2-minute nap?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Stay tuned because we have some fun planned, and we will see you right after this break.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being laid in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it is at the point of no return, guys.
Up to Dobson at the point. The cross-ice pass comes to Parise, who's going to extend the lead to 3, but the Columbus Blue Jackets, they're not going down without a fight. Puck loose, out in front of net.
Welcome back to the best show on WTOP. I'm your host, Miss Meg Trivia. And I'm Donna B.
We start things off in the pool as 4 members of the Oswego women's swimming and diving team have earned all SUNY honors. Oh, finally got that old music back. Welcome live inside the Al Roker studio for the newest episode.
Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
A show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours. Now, we just discussed my excessive napping. Anna, what have you been up to?
That is such a great question. Thank you for asking, Chloe. So over fall break, I drove up to Montreal with a group of my friends, which was super fun because we didn't really have a plan. We just kind of went up there and
for fun
looked at the city, explored. We went to a mall, but it was like Montreal, so everything was pretty much in French. And I don't speak French. I took Spanish for 13 years. But it was fine because my friend speaks French. She's like biliterate or something.
Bilingual?
Well, no, she has like a seal of biliteracy because she can like read and understand English and French.
Oh, yeah, no.
But I don't know if she can like speak it fluently.
Oh,
but,
okay.
But I also randomly walked past a player on the Celtics, which was pretty cool, but I don't like care about basketball at all. But I don't even know who it was. It was just some guy on the Celtics.
How'd you know that it was someone on the Celtics?
Because my friend pointed it out. He was like, oh my God, he's on the Celtics. I was like, oh, that's cool.
I don't even know what team the Celtics is. I'm going to be completely honest.
Boston basketball.
Oh, it's basketball?
Yeah.
Couldn't have told you that. But didn't you also go home for like one day?
Yeah.
One whole day she went home.
I did do that. And I live on Long Island. Like, it's a far trip.
Yeah.
But my younger brother has been playing volleyball since he was in middle school. And throughout the years, he would always ask me to come to his games. And I would like go to most of them because I was home. But now that I'm at school, I haven't been able to go to his games the past 2 seasons. But this past Thursday was his senior night, so I was like, let me be a good sister and surprise him.
Aww.
So I flew home and surprised him at his game, so that's us.
So cute.
And he was a captain. I didn't even know he was a captain until I got there because I know that he wanted to be captain, and I knew the other 2 kids were captains, and I thought there were only 2, and then I got there, he had a C over his picture, and I was like, aw. I call him Goob because when he was growing up, he looked like Goob from Meet the Robinsons, so I was like, aw, Captain Goob.
Love that.
But it was fun. It was actually a really good game too, and they won. It was really exciting.
Hot Pog is good at volleyball. I played volleyball out of Anna's high school. Like my travel team was in her because I live like 30 minutes from Anna, so my travel team for volleyball was out of her high school because so many people from her high school play volleyball.
Yeah, we're a big volleyball school. Volleyball, lacrosse, and soccer are big ones.
Yeah.
But the trip home was like something else because I decided. My mom was like, I don't want you driving all the way home and then all the way back. Yeah. So I flew home, but I was trying not to miss as much class as possible. So the game was Thursday night. I had a 7 a.m. flight Thursday morning. I missed my one Thursday class. There's the fam, by the way. We look so cute. But And they got, the senior moms got like shirts for all the parents, and it was so cute. So my mom and my grandma got cute little senior shirts.
I love that.
But anywho, so Thursday morning, 7 a.m. flight. So I had to leave campus at like 5 to get to Syracuse, fly home, went to lunch with my best friend because she was home for fall break, which was so exciting. Galia was home.
Yes.
And so we went to lunch, and then I went to the game, and then after the game, I made myself pasta with butter because I've been really craving it, and I just like don't have the means or time or patience to do that here.
Yeah, for parents,
which is not that much work.
Bring pasta.
I'm just dramatic. And then I went to bed, woke up, had a 7 a.m. flight Friday morning, missed my 9:10, but made it to my 11:30.
No, at least you made it to one of your classes.
Exactly.
That's the whole point. You know,
that was my goal.
You did it, and that's fine. That's actually funny because I did, when my mom came up for Parents Weekend, I made her bring me butter pasta.
Yeah.
Because I've been craving it. Like, it's so good. It's and like the butter pasta here is not the same.
It's really not.
But how was the flight? Like,
it was like a 55-minute flight, like not even really worth it. I did fall asleep both times because it was the crack of dawn. The flight back, I watched the sunrise sitting in the airport.
Ooh.
I was like, oh, lovely. Good to know it's that early in the morning. I'm sitting here in the airport watching the sunrise.
Good.
I also saw my favorite teacher while I was home. Shout out Mr. Scheffler.
Yes.
Love him. Literally king of my life.
We always have the nap on planes, so.
I hate it.
Rolling it back to napping. You might hate it, but it has to happen.
It does have to happen.
No matter what.
But.
Well, I'm glad that you had a fun time home. But we're happy to have you back, of course. We missed you.
For the 24 hours I was home.
It's even better because your favorite holiday is right around the corner.
Yes, it is. I can't wait, but stay tuned because we're going to get right into the Halloween spirit right after this break.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being laid in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it is at the point of no return, guys.